Sorry about that.
So you should all be.
Yep. I will do a brief recap before we get into it. So last session, my memory's a bit fuzzy on what you did at the beginning of the session. But I think in general you were headed to destroy one of the phylacteries that you had retrieved in the session just previous to that one. Oh, that's right. Yes, you petitioned Marcellus and the Zentarum to help you recover Natari Lurku, who had been transformed into constellations when trying to retrieve the phylactery from the tomb of this mage Lysator, who had a bit of a reputation for being a prankster. As you found out when you lost all of your hair, there were some removed curses thrown around. I think Octavia tried to give people their hair back with a removed curse. So far, the results are not yet determined.
I don't think May's been decursed.
May was the only one who hadn't had a removed curse. Yeah. And you paid for a lesser restoration, which actually brought Natari back. Lurku was brought back. So all in all, it was pretty successful.
Was it just a lesser restoration?
Greater.
Yeah, okay. I thought it was greater.
And with the phylactery retrieved, you were able to. You already had the ingredient you needed to destroy it, the silver Githyanki blade, which Marcellus had. So you retrieved that and took it outside of the Zentarum encampment in case the destruction had some sort of explosive consequences. And as you were taking it there, a party of Githyanki attacked. One of them riding atop a red dragon. They tore through portals from the astral sea and surrounded you. But they were pretty handily defeated. You slew the dragon, and all of the attacking Githyanki as well. And so we rejoin you just after that fight, as the dust of battle is clearing, as it were. Marcellus is surveying, just making sure everything's good. The blade slung on his back as he sheathes his katana, and he says, "Let's hurry on and destroy this thing, so we can be done with these accursed Githyanki."
What are you going to do with the sword afterwards? I mean, it seems to be a bit of a plague on your people.
My want is to hurl it into the fucking lake. But we'll see.
Fair. I guess an artifact as powerful as this to destroy such things as phylacteries is probably a good thing to have on this plane.
It belongs to the Zentarum, so if my orders would be to return it.
I understand. Well, shall we proceed?
Yeah, did we have a thing about searching our corpses and shit?
Yeah, you spent some time. You got a bunch of dragon scales.
We already recorded. Oh, I've written, yeah, 70 pounds of dragon scale.
Yeah, and then the other stuff, you should check any bags of holding. They would have all had half plate.
I have 5 Githyanki greatswords, 4 Githyanki half plate, 1 Githyanki plate.
So I got it all.
There you go. So you've got everything.
Yep. Alright. Is everyone good? Tili looks around to make sure nobody's died without her realizing.
Let's go.
Let's do it. I think you guys were taking apart the dragon, weren't you?
Already done.
Yeah,
Oh,
we've
okay.
got the dragon scales, so we've got 70 pounds of red dragon scales.
Okay, okay.
'Cause
That's
I'm
why, like,
so awesome.
I was far away, sitting away.
Just
Yeah.
in case, I'll cast a 3rd level bless again, just in
It
case
only lasts a minute.
something. Yeah, but just before we deal with the phylactery, my
Oh, I
concern
see.
is that if anything goes wrong and we need to start saving or fighting,
Was it here that we're doing with the destroying flag, or do we need to go somewhere?
we were on our way, I think. If not here.
You're on your way, really.
Okay.
Just getting a bit further out.
Okay.
So if so with that said, Marcellus will continue heading out.
Yeah, good.
Into the forest surrounding the ruins of Zental Keep. He looks satisfied with the distance from the camp and places the was it an amulet? No, what did you retrieve? The figurine, right? The horse
Most
figurine.
recent one, yeah, that's right.
On a tree stump. And unsheathes the Githyanki blade. It glints silver. With and you can see runes etched all along the blade. And he motions for the rest of you to maybe stand back.
Yeah. I guess as he begins to swing the blade, I'll probably tell him first of all that I'd like to cast bless.
Yeah.
Then I will do so. If we're all maybe a bit further back, I might just cast it at 2nd level, so I can save a 3rd level, and I'll just do it on 4 of us, which includes him, probably myself, Tili,
Yeah, damn straight.
Carmen, maybe.
Nah. Who cares? I can't.
I'll do it, Carmen, anyway.
Thank you.
All right. He nods as you cast the spell. A flash of light, washing over your companions, and he rolls his shoulders, hefts the blade into the sky. Let's just make a roll.
Plus 1d4.
Plus 1d4.
I want to look closely at this.
Yeah, do you want to make a perception check?
Yeah. See if there's anything off or he's hiding anything with his motions. Cool.
What?
Sweet.
Yeah, it looks a bit like he's hefting the greatsword back, not really like someone practiced with its use, and more like a performance stunt thing that he's doing. And he brings it down as it collides with the figurine. There is a crack, a deafening boom, and your vision goes completely white. All of you watching, you hear a grunt, and as your vision clears in a second, you can just see Marcellus hurled through the forest, cracks into a tree, leaving a smoking trail behind him. The tree stump is sundered completely in two with black charred, and the sword in his hands, you watch as it crumbles into dust, and his head lolls forward.
I'll jump over to his body. How far did he get pushed back into the? How far is the tree that he bumped?
Like a good 40-50 feet.
Yeah, I'll sprint over.
Broke his.
I just
What-
freeze. I can't.
Yeah,
I don't even know how to react.
What is where the artifact was? That's where I'm gonna look if there's an enemy or anything that showed
Yeah.
up.
Sure, yeah. So there is a smoking tree stump that looks like it's been hit by lightning.
Okay.
It's glowing with embers inside. but you can't see any sign of the figurine.
I check Marcellus. Is he still alive?
Make a medicine check. Yeah, he looks alive. He's just unconscious.
I give a thumbs up to the party.
I sort of sigh with relief, but then like stay way back.
Guess I'll
What's everyone doing?
dash over to him
I'll be looking
and
for
cast
magic.
a heal word. Just a level 1.
Yeah, mark off a spell slot. You channel your
gonna-
healing energy.
Yeah, I'll be looking for magic.
Yeah, sure.
On the
So
swamp.
around
Sword
the
and
tree,
everything.
just where? Sorry.
Pretty much everywhere.
Okay. You're just scanning around.
Yeah.
So around the tree stump, you can see very faint of this all colors of magic are glowing, but in the course of a minute or so, it fades to nothing.
Oh.
You tell everyone.
It's gone. Octopus is gone.
It's been destroyed.
So Marcellus, his head, he slowly raises his head after the healing spell is cast on him, and groans, clutching at it. There's like he brings his hand forward and it's sticky with some blood, where he collided with the tree. The back of his head is bleeding. And he looks around, blinking. He looks at the pile of ashes by his side. Oh, what happened?
There was a great flash of light, and both the phylactery pointing at the stump and the sword seemed to disintegrate. You were hurled back, and I guess you can see at least the remains of the smoke, and were knocked unconscious.
Oh, well, he certainly, yeah. Okay, well, the bit about hitting the tree, that I can definitely feel. Well, I suppose this is the best possible outcome. The phylactery is destroyed, and we don't have to deal with the fucking Gith anymore.
You actually
Smile at
destroyed
him.
it. You actually. Maybe
It
you
looks
are.
like the book, was correct. This is good news. It means potentially the other phylacteries can also be destroyed.
Insight
Does he look any different?
that. Flexing my rolls.
Jesus.
Stop
4 rolls,
Crit.
mate.
Yeah, he seems hopeful.
No, but he's not trying to it actually played out as he thought it would. He believes that it's destroyed. Where did I get
Yes,
that from?
yes, he is.
He's not trying to hide something with his words.
No, not that you can tell. No,
Okay.
doesn't appear to be trying to hide anything.
Sorry, carry on. Weren't you saying something, Carmen?
Oh, I was just asking if he looks any different, as like maybe he absorbed it into himself without knowing.
Do you look like
he-
Deet from Dark Crystal, where she's absorbed the evil magic and now she looks really like
Emo.
purple veins and blood.
No, nothing like that.
A Sith that's really far in the dark side.
Yeah.
No.
Owynn proffers his hand and sort of help him up,
Yeah, he takes.
and kind of just, it's like, you've done a good job. That was big. That was important. It's a major step.
Well, that was the easy bit.
True.
Finding these things is the hard way.
Do you
May
think?
folds her arms and I guess you're not so bad after all.
It gives you a puzzled look. Quizzical.
Do we expect things to change around here? Is that likely to have destabilized the city itself?
Hard to know what will happen in this. But with some of the power gone, maybe the fogs will be less deadly.
Well, I guess. What time is it now?
7.
You left in the morning,
Sure.
I think. Because you rested. You left the phylactery with him, then rested.
And then we were doing it in the morning. Okay. I guess
So, still.
I would certainly like. Well, I guess we should head back to the camp at least, and then maybe you can debrief us on the final flag.
Very, very well. Yeah. Yeah, you probably spent a good couple of hours skinning that dragon. So it'd be around noon.
Well, we'll probably, depending on what the party wants, maybe long rest would be preferable, and then go off tomorrow for the next phylactery.
Carmen, look at all these scales I have of the red dragon. You can still smell the flesh on it.
Ugh.
Well,
Stay
well,
away
when
from
you
me, Tili. Ugh.
When you return to camp, he will order some of the Zentarum to go collect its carcass. They have dragon steaks for dinner.
Let me have one. That'd be great.
I'm definitely not having any food.
Oh, that sounds quite yummy and exotic and weird.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Carmen, but you should not taste so nice then.
No, we don't know that she's dragon-like.
Oh, I thought Tili was teasing her because she knew.
I mean, I'm teasing her, but I don't really know. I'm just...
You were teasing her because the way that she acted last session.
Yeah,
She acted
Well, but
queasy around you.
every time we've killed
Yeah.
like 2 red dragons now, and
Yeah.
every time she's like, ugh. So
Yeah.
it's
I'm
a
just
good reason to tease, yeah.
Why don't you get upset when we kill loads of humans?
Because humans are trash.
Yeah.
Aren't you a human, Carmen?
Yes,
Does that mean you're trash?
all humans are fucking trash.
Oh, slap.
Shut up.
Tilly goes to high five May.
May's like, am I doing it right? Slam?
Well,
I don't know
well,
what that means.
mate,
That's cool.
you're just also trash. Don't forget that.
What?
That wasn't very
Oh,
nice.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know my dad, so of course I'm trash.
Yeah, well, at least I'm not halfling though.
Yeah, but halflings can drink loads of beer and they don't get like feel really weird.
Yeah, but you know they speak halfling. That's so
The
useless.
best language.
Yeah, I agree. It's pretty useless, but at least they can feel like there's a sense of individuality.
Yeah, they've got nothing else, do they?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I just said that they can drink really well. Are you not even listening?
What?
Wow, you
how
really
how
do
valuable
that.
is that, May? Huh? How
Huh?
much drinking do you have to do to survive? None.
Yeah, but like Tili's like really strong.
Mm.
That's got nothing to do with it. She's an alcoholic.
Yeah, but I don't see anyone else really strong that drinks alcohol.
What are you talking about? You're really strong too, and you're not an alcoholic.
Whoa.
I got teeny tiny arms. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but you
I
shoot
know I'm
things
really
to
good at
death.
shooting people.
She
I'm
actually
just-
said that you're strong.
We're all really strong. And
Oh,
only
you're talking
Tilly
about
is
a
the
different kind
alcoholic.
of strong. Yeah, I'm not talking about that kind of strong.
Ciel was strong. She wasn't drunk all the time.
Well,
I actually did not hear that.
I feel like I want to
think
say
Discord
something,
just
but
went funny for me.
No, May wasn't saying it in a jokey way, but it probably came across that way. It's fair enough. It's May.
Yeah.
I think she was trying to say it like a sort of a. It doesn't really matter what Cell is or was,
Mm,
because she's not
Probably
around
dead.
anymore.
Because she's fucking dead.
She's dead
Yeah.
as fuck.
Sure, I could arm wrestle Tilly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Keeping it interesting.
I kick her ass. I'll kick your fucking ass with my little arms, my little halfling arms.
I'm not even somebody with upper body strength. I'll still
Well, I think we
manage.
deserve a celebration. Why don't we, like, have a celebration that involves Tilly beating a Carmen and arm wrestle? That sounds like entertainment, right? I could play the flute while you do it.
Look at these little halfling arms.
Ugh, if you're playing the flute, I'm not interested. It'll sap my energy.
Sorry, that's what I'm saying.
Yes,
I don't know what you're talking
Playing a
about,
flute?
Carmen. What did you say? What did Owynn say?
Someone offering to play a flute.
Yeah, we got a bard on board.
Yes. Is
She's
that what Owynn said?
Well, I think so. It's also ripe with innuendo.
I don't know what you're saying, Owynn. I'm the one that plays flute. I'm going to be playing some really strong, powerful, awesome flute.
jazz flute.
I'm not even prepared.
What's jazz? It's a funny word, though. I like that word. Jazz.
Come on. Keep up. Yeah, did you actually want to arm wrestle?
Yeah, actually, yeah. I think she's just sort of irritated in general. She just wants to.
As an
You're always
arm wrestle is mainly to do with technique rather than strength. Maybe I could apply my athletics to it.
Arm wrestling.
Yeah, because it's mainly technique, isn't it? So it's
Yeah.
you need to be proficient.
Wait,
Yeah, fucking bring it, Carmen.
athletic. If I can do athletics, that's great.
Yeah. Wait, you're Christian athletics too?
I've got athletics.
Why do you have athletic?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll start slamming down some beers and then slamming down Carmen's arm.
Yeah,
Well-
you go into like the mess or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
I just glare at her a lot, and
I-
me.
I
I'm
don't
just
have my
like,
glass on anymore. Owynn, you got a cheeky.
hey now, I'm right here.
cheating.
If
Doesn't
you're
affect
cheating,
Doesn't affect
Check.
ability.
Oh, it doesn't check. What about guidance?
Yes,
Anybody,
yes, guidance.
anybody have? That's a little nice guidance. How's that?
You're gonna ask Owen to guide you.
Yeah.
He's like,
Mm.
sure, and then guides you both. Oh wait, he
Ah.
can't because it's concentrate. Oh, he can. He's going to twin spell it.
To have twin spell.
Yeah.
that's so cute.
I
So
can
sweet.
inspire everyone with my flute playing. Yeah. Woo.
Yeah. Do it.
Why don't we just not add any cheating to anyone, and it'd be the same outcome?
I'm not literally inspiring people. I'm just like the standard definition of inspiring people.
Okay.
Getting them pumped.
Yeah.
I could literally.
Get pumped over this motherfucking performance, motherfucker!
All right. How do we do
Oh,
this? Is it like best of 3 or what?
Let me see what my first roll's like, and then I'll decide.
It's better than all of Tilly's insight
Best of
crit.
3. Best of 3. That's fine. We'll do. Best of 3. Here we go. We'll be exact same. You have +1 strength as well. Okay.
Yeah, I do. All right then. Best of
Oh my
3.
God, you guys have.
Beat that, bitch.
The guidance would be nice around now.
Wow,
So
Tilly, I'm really
you've
disappointed.
got a crowd to watch.
Oh!
Oh, wow. Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
So
that-
one each
So
and a draw.
Yeah. One
So-
each in a draw. One more.
All right. You want to go one more? Okay. You're not happy with the draw? That's fine.
Well, I don't know. It's like I don't think Tilly would be happy. Carmen definitely wouldn't.
I don't
Would
bow down
Tilly
to
just-
pride.
Would Tilly actually
Don't
just
have
walk
any.
away from a draw?
Yeah.
Do you not have an ego?
I think Carmen would go like, "Oh, so you're just walking away without
Oh,
knowing
for
who's actually
fuck's
better? Are you
Fine.
serious?"
Like it's more that she's scared of losing. But yeah. But if you go first, then sure.
Yeah, she definitely goes for it. She's like, "Bitch, I challenged you. What is
Sorry.
this?"
All right, let's do it. Okay, what's that? That's I need to get a 17 or higher. Oh, fuck!
Oh, Carmen does the thing where she slams your fist down, and then she just stands up, both arms in the air, and just like turns around for everyone to see without words, just nodding to herself.
I'll kick you in the shins and then walk off.
Ow!
Can I subtly cast? Can prestidigitation or thaumaturgy have someone say verbal words that or is it just purely like a sound like rocks or something like that?
I don't know.
I think you can make words louder, but I'm not sure if it can. The sounds that from the
Maybe you
spell.
can modify somebody's voice though.
Yeah.
So you could say it, but make it sound like it's someone else.
Okay. I suppose. Yeah, but Owynn wouldn't do it. He would just do it because he's trying to be funny.
Yeah, I
He
think
wouldn't want it to say it.
minor illusion creates
maybe.
sounds.
Okay.
I'll kick Chickpea out on the way out as well. Instead of flying.
So mean.
Wow.
I mean, that chickpea does look pretty rank.
Chickpea, yeah, squawks.
Poor little chicken.
You've got
Booted
goo
off
on your,
into the
you've got
distance.
goo
Poor
on your
naked
boots now.
chicken. It's like the weirdest pet that you've picked.
Mhm.
Why did you pick it? What is it? A
abyssal
void
chicken.
chicken? Abyssal chicken, sorry.
Yeah.
It's fucking useless as well. Doesn't do anything.
It
That
That's
was
just one of the most
useful.
familiars.
It was useful in that dimension thing. It figured out how to get out and everything.
I mean, as opposed to other familiars, so you could at least have an owl that can.
Yeah,
chicken.
it's overpowered. Boring.
Or a flying cat.
Gives her character.
But it's
Oh,
like
man.
he's like some sort of an experiment that went wrong, and she
Right.
relates to that. So
Well, at least you can use him or her. Is it a she or is it a he?
no idea.
Or is it neither?
It's an it.
It. Well, at least you can use it to sort of test things, because like Summerwise is actually definitely useless because I don't want him to get hurt, so I don't use him for anything. Because he only has one life, and if he's dead, he's dead. So
Yeah.
yeah. Speaking of, I think I'll celebrate with him. So I'll get like a bunch of fruits and sort of feed him and just tell him how awesome I am, how just be a little child, pretty much.
I Fine.
The chickpea comes to you and looks at you.
Oh, Octavia, does Chickpea want fruit too? Does it eat fruit? I'll just hold a
It
grape.
eats anything.
Okay, I'll toss like a grape towards Chickpea.
It eats it.
Oh, okay. Well, if it keeps Chickpea from eating Summerwise, I'll share the fruit. So I'll sort of teach Chickpea some tricks too that I've taught Summerwise for, like, you know, he can probably do loads of cool stuff like balancing a grape on his nose and stuff. So I'll try to teach Chickpea as well.
It does not go well. Chippy has an intelligence of 2.
It's alright, I'll still try to.
He's looking at Summerwise whilst eating those grapes.
Sorry, I just mute myself a lot because I cough. Sorry.
That's right.
I hear it out of Kim's mic anyway, so whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just if I cough with this mic, it's definitely very loud. So.
Yeah, it's not as loud. Alright, well, when you're done with your activities, you asked Marcellus to brief you on the next phylactery, which he will do. He explains it's in the ruins of the Tower High, which is the tower that the once leader of the Zentarum, an archmage called Manshun, called his home. So he says it won't be too difficult to find. It's a very prominent structure, though it's largely in ruins. So he imagines it's sequestered below the tower.
Is it like a tower? Is that supposed to be the tower that the keep really surrounded? Is that like the main?
It was like a large tower that made up one of the corners of the actual keep.
I see. Okay. I suppose we may as well head off tomorrow, guys.
What was the Archmage's name?
Manshun.
Manshun.
Go on, what can we do with that? Manshun.
I actually spelled that correctly.
Well done.
I would have spelled it like.
It's a fun little game every time. Every time there's a D&D name.
Oh,
I mean, Richard, we don't think that you're about spelling.
no, it's just pronouncing shit. Oh, you beat me to it, Carmen. Oh, I was literally typing that.
Okay, so it's a large tower that made up one of the keeps. I guess it's just in that area. We don't know.
He reckons it's below the ruins of the tower.
Was it? Was there dungeons below them?
Yeah, Manshun is said to have had like a secret complex they built below the tower.
Excellent.
That was no longer secret after his fall.
Was what was so secret? I mean, did he just, was it a laboratory or was it like testing facility for something?
It doesn't go into detail. The accounts.
Sure.
Just that there was a cost down there.
Sex dungeon.
What's the path
playroom.
like? Is it just going to be like some basic zombies between us and there?
Yeah, no, he doesn't expect it'll be more dangerous than anywhere else in the ruins.
Wow. Okay.
And there's been no reports recently of strange activity around that area?
Around the Tower High?
Mm.
No. They don't really have a good picture of what goes on inside the city ruins, aside from where they send their teams.
Gotcha, okay. Okay, so yeah, let's rest, I guess, and get going in the morning.
Yeah.
Alright. You head back to your ship then to rest another.
It's nice to have a ship, man.
Yeah.
How's the repair works? How are they going?
How's Jennifer
So it's been 5 days since your battle.
I should get a pet giant poisonous snake and.
Tried to save y'all.
Let's see. Ghost of Saltmarsh.
Oh, are you trying to find it?
No, he's doing the repairs because it has the repairs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Repairs.
gotcha.
You better not look at it.
No, I don't. I'm not interested in looking at the actual story. Okay. Strength check using carpenter's tools. Each
Wow.
day.
Are you using?
Is it a strength check? What?
What's Janko's strength bonus?
10, so it's +0.
+0, and he's proficient in carpenter's tools.
He is, yes.
So +2.
Yes. Holy
After
moly.
this exchange, Janko suddenly decides he wants to become an adventurer too. I wonder how that would turn out.
Alright, so far Janko's managed to repair 7 hit points.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Pretty great, right?
What was the first roll for?
That's he has to make a DC 15 check every day to repair 1d6 plus 1 hit points.
But yeah. And we have 1,000 hit points? Of which
Yes.
we're missing like almost 600.
6 or 700, yeah. Current 449 plus 7, so 4.
This
5,
guy's speedy.
6.
They
Yeah.
call him the quick fix.
Well, it saved you. I don't know how much. It's like what, 20 gold pieces per hit point. So it saved you.
Oh yeah, Owynn is
40
actually
gold pieces.
quite impressed. His handiwork is phenomenal.
I didn't call him quick fix for nothing. I think if you took the ship into dry dock, I'd probably give him advantage on those checks.
Sure.
Yeah. There would be some benefit, wouldn't there?
Yeah, dry dock. Oh yeah. Alright, so you spend another evening in the ship without incident. I'll roll the day forward. You will get the benefits of a long rest. So make sure you mark your spell slots, hit points, hit dice, and long rest abilities.
I only used 3 superiority dice in that Death Yankee fight. I can pick up some more arrows, can't I? Some around.
Some what?
More arrows, I can refill
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah.
I only used 1 sorcery point.
I think Owynn spent more spell slots after the battle than during.
Yeah, but that's I cast bless and then I'm good.
Yeah.
And they were using like
Cool.
psionic, so I couldn't even counterspell it.
Yeah. Yeah, so Onyx is pretty cool. Pretty overpowered.
Yeah, all I need is my sunbeam. Didn't think it was gonna be so good.
Sick level spell.
So OP.
Anything post level 5 is like is in the realm of unattainable by most mortals. So
Yeah, I mean, you say that, but I don't think anybody can actually conjure up actual fire.
most
IRL.
mortals in D&D
Okay.
or in real life. Even prestidigitation is beyond any mortal.
I'd be down to have prestidigitation.
Yeah. If I got to pick one spell, that'd be it.
Oh my god, imagine all the germaphobes just prestidigitating everything.
Just imagine how clean surgeries would be.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't have to wash my dick.
We just
Wow.
never have to shower again. Such a waste of time and products.
You don't have to wash anything, like your clothes or just.
But then
Yeah,
you'd
you
be
just-
caught in a moral trap of do you use your powers to wash everybody in the world so that they don't have to use all the product? Or do you not spend your time doing that and waste your gift?
Well,
Sounds like you don't have any time.
everybody's product in the world. I think that would take up some time.
Yeah,
Ain't got time
but
for
like,
What did you say?
that. Ain't got time for that.
Also, people get dirty again, so
Exactly. It's
yeah.
just a forever like.
But if you
pointless-
didn't spend your entire time doing it, then those people are going to be using product which are going to be using the world's resources. Whereas you can.
Well, you can make your own business place.
I mean, yeah, you could do it in Bristol. I'm sure loads of people will be like, "Yeah, touch me."
They're
Save
like
the
that
environment,
anyway
too.
in Bristol, aren't they?
I'm sure they are. Yeah.
that was a really perfectly timed cough. It went, yeah, touch me. Like a comedy.
Excellent. Onwards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're heading straight into the ruins then in search of this tower.
To the tower high, or the tower crumbled.
Yeah, I can't think of anything we need.
Yeah, the tower not really as high as
Have
it
we
used to be.
got pitons and a hammer? Have we got a crowbar?
Mhm.
Have we got a spade?
Hmm?
I don't know about spades. Pretty sure you guys have
Do we have
pitons,
pitons and
hammers,
a hammer?
crowbar.
Do we
Yeah,
actually have that shit? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
May
do.
has all of that, I think. Burglar's
Okay.
kit.
Nice.
Okay, guys, I can cast. I have a licensed wardstone.
Dungeoneering.
I have a hammer
yeah.
too.
You have a what?
And I have a shovel and a hammer.
Oh,
Oh, you've got a shovel.
I think we're good. Is that Mushy's shovel?
No, but we picked it up in one of the. Oh, I think we picked it up in the mine of Hrakama.
Off his corpse.
No. We were coming in from the other side, and we. God, I forgot. There was
Yeah.
these
Yeah,
weird
yeah,
black
there.
things on the right side.
Yeah, there were some little storerooms that were.
They're people, Nikki. You can't just.
We never found out what that was.
Where? What?
The area where there was magical darkness.
Oh.
We never found out what it was.
It was some steam methods.
Oh, that it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh well.
Well, so excited. Never mind. Should have just kept it like a small, just a mystery.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yes, I don't. We are we going to go straight there from the ship, or are we going to go back to the Zent camp? Because Octavian's
what-
already with us, so.
Yeah, we don't
I
need
mean,
to go back,
also,
right?
We keep doing it because we just like to let Marcellus know what we're doing, but he knows we're going there, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's right.
Oh, yeah.
He's not our dad or anything, me.
What?
Nothing. Let's go.
Well, Cthulhu is dad. Cthulhu would be May's dad.
Probably isn't, but that's all right. Okay, Legu.
Oh, I should sleep with him just in case.
I will do the usual where I sit on the carpet, read a book, and tell the carpet to follow the others.
Can you make a stealth check?
Or
Just
just
Carmen.
Everyone, including Carmen.
Oh yeah, obviously. Yeah.
yeah.
And don't forget to roll for Natari.
Oh yeah.
I'm not actually
Time.
proficient. Proficient.
You have to
in
roll
stealth.
for the chicken as well.
Yes, unless. Well, I think Octavia dismisses it mostly.
Yeah, I think it'll be slow, wouldn't it? Wait, let me see. Oh no, it's okay. It'll come with us.
Okay. 13 on the stuff roll.
Oh, we're not
Oh,
very
Octavia
stealthy.
rolled already. There. Just waiting for Owynn.
So where are you from, Octavia?
Not really sure.
You're mercenary, right?
Now I just do some work here, there, read some books.
To what end?
To what end?
What's your goal?
I have no goal. Just explore this world, I guess. maybe meet up with my siblings.
Oh wow, you have sisters? Oh, brothers?
There's 10 of us.
10.
What are their names?
Oh, come on, you don't have to do that now. I'll tell you the names.
Are you the 8th child?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we're
wait,
not biologically
named after
related.
numbers?
Are you all adopted then?
Well, we were in this experiment.
What? What? Like what? What? Who? What experiment? What happened? What?
Well, these artificers, I don't know, is that how you say it?
Artificers.
Artificers. They wanted to create some sort of army with superpowers, being so strong, but pretty much failed.
Sounds like an anime plot. Well, but I mean, you turned out pretty good, so I guess that's not too bad.
Are you like mutated? Do you have like a third arm that you keep inside?
No, she only has one arm. Look,
I've lost my other arm because of the experiments.
how insensitive!
Oh shit! Oh shit!
You
That
idiot!
looks really cool. Can I have a look at it? Oh, I love stuff like this.
I
Can I
just
wear
shake
it?
my head at her and look at Octavia like, oh, this one. Seriously.
She runs over to her and like starts like inspecting her arm. Like, oh, look at this. This is out of this world. Are you really from here? Who made this?
Mate, I thought your perception is like fucking 20 billion. What the hell is wrong with you?
I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't expecting to see a mechanical arm. I don't know. I'm busy looking at other stuff, important stuff. Like enemies and, not dying and stuff. Whatever. Who did this? Who did this? Were they really bad? Or are you, like, really excited to have a super cool arm?
I made it myself.
What? How can you make it yourself? You only have one arm. How do you... Unless you made it with 2 arms. Oh, and then you chopped off your arm and then replaced it with your creation. That's crazy.
You're not very smart, are you?
I'm probably standing behind me and like looking at Octavia and just slowly shaking my head with a smile on my face, like no, but don't say anything. Like no.
What? Wait. I mean, sure. Maybe I'm not very clever, but what is it? Answer the question.
I made it myself using one arm.
You made it yourself using one
It's
arm.
made of marzipan.
That
Tili.
is insane. What's marzipan?
Never mind.
Why are you so weird, Carmen? Why
You're
don't you
weird.
just go
Shut
have
up!
your own
Jeez.
conversation with your dragon or whatever?
I was in this conversation in the beginning.
No, you weren't. Tili was talking to her.
I was talking to her too.
You're so needy.
What?
Always have to be involved, don't you?
Oh my god, you've got daddy issues. You just shut up. Jeez.
What's that got to do with anything?
I don't know, you brought up random shit too. Oh, it's just like crosses her arms,
Why are you so
turns around on the
angry?
carpet. You're angry. Shut up. Leave me alone.
God, calm
Okay.
down, Carmen.
Well, your bickering has attracted a veritable horde of undead who shamble their way through the ruins, filing between the buildings and the crumbled walls, and set upon your party. So you are you have to put aside your differences for a moment as the undead attack. You're busy blasting them aside, cutting through the rotting flesh, until the horde is dealt with.
Just zombies and shit.
Yeah. I think
it's very rude of them to interrupt our conversation like this.
As we're like killing them, I think Carmen's gonna taunt May further and just go like, "Oh, this one, look, May, this one looks like you. It's saying random shit nobody cares about. Oh, looks like it got fireballed. Oh." Stuff like that.
I sense that your taunts come from a deep-seated insecurity. So I'm just gonna continue talking to Octavia, and you keep. If you need to vent, that's fine. So Octavia, how did you make it? What did you make it out of? Where did you learn to do it? Whilst like killing zombies. Do you need me to give you some more time to answer this question?
No, I don't think she feels like answering it. She was more entertained with you guys.
Arguing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're in the middle of a battle, so Octavia can just ignore me calling it out to her.
I mean, she can ignore May whenever she wants.
That's true.
Just needs to be in the middle of the battle. So you don't answer? Okay.
No.
Oh, okay.
You should say that, though, rather than just saying nothing. You should say, yeah, because otherwise we're waiting.
That's role playing. I didn't say anything.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, well, maybe next time. Dan looks sad. Walks over to Tili.
See, I am the source of joy. People always come to me when they're down.
Oh, I don't know. Where's Owynn?
Hey! Who cares about Owynn?
I'm not looking for joy. I'm just sad that she won't talk to me. Why is she so mean? Carmen's mean to me enough.
No, they're both mean, aren't they?
Yeah. But like I said, I think it's probably because they're just
super insecure.
Yeah. At least I kind of own my daddy issues. Yeah, it's just who I am. But I still feel happy. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
Do you think Marcellus is your daddy?
Not really. I think I'm just projecting. Just because he has a sword that happens to only exist in the eastern part of the world where my dad is from, doesn't really mean that it's him. I think to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if my dad was dead. And to be honest, I'd just like to know. But I'm quite enjoying doing some good, getting rid of some phylacteries. It feels fulfilling, even though Ciel's gone.
Yeah. We all miss Ciel.
She was nice.
Mm.
Anyway. Yeah. Do you want to continue, Kim? Or someone else?
There it is. Excellent. No, before long you make it to where Marcellus told you that the tower ruin should lie. And you see crumbled walls surrounding a ruined courtyard. Signs that 3 towers once stood are apparent, though none of the remaining tower walls stand more than 20 feet high. Tower High was once the tallest of these structures, now it is only rubble.
The walls that are 20 feet high, was that the walls just around this tower? Was that around, this is the whole complex, like the keep?
Yeah.
Are there any steel beams left in the rubble? Or have they all been melted?
Dragonfire can't melt steel beams. There are no steel beams in the rubble.
Interesting.
Well, what is it, Tili? Do you think it's an inside job?
Yeah. It does. Like, they just wouldn't fall. They would like that if they were attacked from the outside.
Yeah.
We should probably be careful from here on out.
Yeah, maybe let
Natal.
Octavia see if there's any magic around.
I'll like skirt around the bottom to see if there's any feasible ways in, etc.
Sure. Yeah, you can see a staircase that descends into the ground along the curve of the tower. However, it's choked with rock a few yards from the surface. More curiously, you find a perfect cube of rock, 10 feet wide, sitting near an also perfect square hole in the ground.
What is this? Seems like Legend of Zelda shit. It's like, guys, come see this.
Well,
The
that's fucking weird.
stairwell that's covered in rock, does that look like it? I mean, we knew it was a secret up until late, so we're looking for more of a secret
Yeah,
stairwell.
exactly. This looks like a very obvious stairwell, just built normally into the curve of the tower that just goes down.
It goes down.
Yeah,
that's what into the dungeon.
There is a stairwell that goes down, but there's also a cube, perfectly
Yeah.
cube
I
hole.
was just thinking, like, so it's built into the side of the tower, but it goes down.
Well, yeah.
Dug into
So
the
it
ground.
curls around the curve of the tower. It also goes up, but it just completely crumbled.
How does
and
it
then
go
it goes
down?
down.
It must go down into a structure bit.
Yeah, it goes down into the floor.
It's been crumbled
But
into.
there's a staircase that you imagine would have wound around the inner wall of the tower. Up has been eroded into
Oh, the
rubble,
inner
and
wall.
and
Yeah,
down
gotcha.
downwards there is also rubble,
Okay.
a few feet below the surface, like completely caved in.
Yeah.
And where is this cube exactly placed? Like, is it inside? Or
Yeah, it's inside about maybe 15 feet from the northern wall of the tower.
okay.
Wait, how wide's this tower?
70 feet across.
That's a
Big boy.
big tower. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. Fair enough, isn't it?
There is no magic around. No. Peering into the perfectly square hole in the ground, you can see a staircase that winds down into the darkness, but the staircase only begins 25 feet below the surface. Looks like you just drop down onto it from this hole.
Does it look like someone has carved the earth in order to dig out this perfect cube? Like, does it look like it's been dug out, or is it just like it was designed to fit this hole?
You have proficiency in nature, I guess. Nature wouldn't help. Just make a perception check.
22.
It could have been carved. It looks too perfect to have been carved by any tools you know of.
Okay.
So
Magic?
there is a square hole. Was there a square cube as well?
Yeah, there's a square cube next to it.
Not in
Cube's
it,
a
so it's
square.
been removed out.
Oh, I know magic, sir. I'll probably remember a spell.
You have no idea. Octavia, as you are proficient in Arcana, yeah, it does look like this stone has been carved by magic and also lifted out. So it looks like it was designed to be completely indistinguishable from the floor because it was so finely cut out that it would lie completely flat with the ground. But it's been moved out.
This stone look like it'll weigh more than 8,000 pounds?
No. It looks heavy, but not more than 8,000 pounds.
8,000 pounds is probably not as much as you think it is.
It's a 10 foot. It's 10 by 10 by 10 cube.
If that was pure stone, that would weigh more than 8,000 pounds.
Then It does look greater than £8,000.
That's about 3.6 tons. And the car is what? Average size car is what? 1.12. Yeah, so 3.6 tons. Was it 10 by 10 by 10?
Yeah.
Feet, right?
Yes.
Stone. Give me the weights, baby. Okay. 10 by 10 by 10 is 1,000.
10
Is
So it's
100,000 pounds.
10 cubic. £100,000.
Apparently, yeah, of stone.
The fuck? Shit, maybe those.
Because it's 1,000 cube feet, isn't it?
1,000 cubic foot of crushed stone, according to random website, is 45 tons.
Yeah.
And so if you were talking, pounds, yeah, you're talking 100,000 pounds.
Maybe some of those doors in the Tomb of Annihilation probably should have been stopped by the immovable rod then.
Maybe it depends how big they were.
Yeah, big stone doors, big stone slabs.
Well, just because it weighed a lot, depending on the direction and everything, doesn't mean it puts that much its weight on the movement. It's only if it's being dropped on it that it has that amount of force.
Right. Yeah, I get it.
So
Yeah,
it's
because
literally
if it raises and lowers by magic, and the magic is the thing that's lowering it, it also has to support its weight. Otherwise, it would just go down
full.
completely.
Yeah.
Completely. Yeah, I don't know if they lowered gradually or if they just dropped, but it's far in the past now.
Yeah.
All right.
So we go down the cube entrance, and that stone's probably going to move and drop on us, and
Maybe.
quite steal the entrance.
Can we
Is
have
something we can do to stop it?
Is this tower overgrown? Like, is there signs of growth that we can use to determine how long this stone has been out for? Or whether it's been moved?
Yeah, can May determine anything extra about the stone? Just
There is some vegetation around, weeds growing through cracks outside, not in the tower. Maybe some weeds growing in between, like some silt that's been blown over.
do I see?
But sorry.
Do I see any sign of other life footprints of anyone having entered recently? For example.
Yeah, you can roll survival for that for sure.
22.
There's plenty of footprints around here. Some fairly recent.
They are.
Well, some are definitely your own. Yes.
Okay, ones that are not just zombies shambling. Anything other than that? Anything looks a little bit more definitive.
With 22, yeah, there is a pair of footprints. Very recent, maybe only less than a day, at max a day old. That leads straight to the hole.
Like shoes, are they?
Yeah, like actual shoes, not crumbled, like nice newish boots.
Okay.
Are
I'll
there
mention
any
this
coming
later on.
out, May?
No,
Going in or out? Or
just in.
in,
Just in.
in which direction? Do they go down the cube entrance?
They meet the edge of the square and then stop. Obviously.
Okay.
Did Marcellus tell us about anyone he sent this way before, or are we the first people going in? Do we know this?
He hasn't sent any teams here
Okay.
that he's told you.
Well, I think we should keep in mind that we still don't know who the hell tried to kill us in that village that we forget the name of because it was so insignificant.
Well, I do think that we need to be careful, and since we know that this is likely occupied,
Mm,
we should be prepared to either question or fight whoever's just come in.
yeah. Likelihood that they're not on our team is high, I'd say.
Are you able to keep a track of these footprints, May, as we go through, and if anything changes, let us know.
Yeah. I'll keep
Are
an eye.
there any footprints on the stairs below that are?
On
It's made out of
the-
stone, isn't it?
Is it too far down?
It's 25 feet down, so you don't know.
I need to get a bit closer.
Yeah, you have to.
Well, why don't I go in first?
Maybe get the immovable rod first for this stupid.
Wait,
just-
Octavia has said that she has Dispel Magic, right?
Mhm.
Why don't Octavia and I go down? Because I can always cast ourselves out if we need to, and you can always Dispel Magic if we get into a pinch. So if we go down first, then at least we can get out. Should shit hit the fan.
I mean, we're supposed to go here, right?
Yes, but in case something dreadful happens.
I've got Dimension Door and so does Natari.
He hasn't. Oh, sweet.
Really? Oh my god! That damn
Well,
ring.
yeah, so... Well, yeah.
He still has the ring.
What makes them useful though? Well, that's enough, isn't it? Isn't it? For all of us.
I can take someone, Natari can take someone, Owynn can.
Yeah.
And that's
So-
everyone.
There's
Right.
6 of us.
Okay. Yeah, let's go then, I guess. What's our marching order?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Alright, I'll be in the back as usual. This is very to me. So, I'm not so keen on the puzzle bits. So, just call me when there's something to kill and burn.
Okay, Carmen.
I'll follow May, but like 20 feet behind or something.
Are you going down on the magic carpet,
Yeah, fuck it. If we
Yep.
can.
or are you just jumping down? Because it's a 25-foot drop. You'll take damage.
Yeah, the carpet would be nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be on the carpet, so if anybody wants to join me, I'll make some...
Can we all scramble onto the carpet?
I have my boots, so I can just hop down.
Oh, I
Yep.
don't. I don't think I've got them equipped.
Yep. The rest of you jump onto the carpet and lower yourselves down
Okay.
into.
I'll keep a look out for magic as we're going
I'll
down.
watch the.
Yep.
I'll watch the cube briefly, and then just like look straight below me
Yeah.
at anything dodgy.
Yeah. So the square of light above you recedes as you are lowered down to the staircase below. What's your marching order? Sorry.
We're all on the. Everyone except Owynn is on the carpet, so it's not really anything at the moment.
But like once you get to the stairs, or
Oh,
are
I
you just
see.
staying on the
guess-
carpet?
It's usually just me and Owynn, right? Followed by probably Tili and Octavia, right?
Owen, May, Tili, Octavia, Carmen in the back, and Natari.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
that
think
seems
I'll
good.
go before Tilly to just look
Sure,
out for
first.
magic.
Yep. Alright. So you descend, the staircase winds down an additional 50 feet.
How
And
steep?
Octavia, it's not too steep, it's pretty gradual incline. Octavia, you continue scanning for magic, but nothing appears out of the gloom.
Okay.
At the end of the staircase stands an iron-bound oak door, arcane writing all over it. However, there does not appear the glyphs appear inert as you scan them. They don't give off any signs of magic at all, and it is slightly ajar.
I thought it was a door.
That's
Take
people. It's like
6d10 psychic damage.
joke.
This was only slightly ajar. It's mainly a door.
What's that, Kim?
That is pretty funny.
He's taking. Okay.
I'm assuming the runes. I guess Octavia has looked at them. If we've said that there's no magic, Owen will probably. I'll maybe ask like, these are magical. They're not like language based, presumably, or the language of magic.
Yeah, Octavia will also tell you that they are.
Well, does she tell me?
Yes.
Sorry, Octavia, you know that they are magical. You, in fact, what level spells can cast?
I believe 4.
4.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, sure. Can you?
Oh, yeah, 4. Yeah.
Okay, it's not on the spell list. That's fine.
I'm not sure you should.
You can make an Arcana check if you want.
Okay.
Phew.
Yeah, these are glyphs of warding.
And it looks like their magic is spent.
It does look that way, yeah.
Okay, I guess. Is it enough to scoot through this ajar door, or is it? Has someone like tried to roll it back?
Depends how fat you guys are.
Okay, for Owynn, could he slip through?
Yeah.
You've had a lot of mayonnaise. Had a bit too much, haven't you?
Owen's body is a temple.
He's not a monk, he's
Very
a chunk.
round temple.
Absolute Una.
Oh, that's funny.
Well,
Okay.
he's
Yeah,
only a
you-
little bit monk, so.
It looks like it's been opened enough for someone to walk through. Yeah, you guys can all walk through without touching the door.
Okay.
Since Owen goes first.
I assume I would expect May to go through, but and therefore have been like, we can get through there.
Did you ask me?
I
to
mean,
go through
Owen's still happy to go through. It was just
Can I look through at the very least, just to see if I can see anything through it before, getting
walking?
in. As in, yeah. Well, not
should-
walking. I just want to peer through.
We should be being stealthy, remember?
Okay. Do we need to re-roll stealth?
Well, we need to.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Is that good enough?
No.
Jesus Christ. Is Octavia wearing the elven boots?
Mhm.
Sick.
Well, that's pretty shit.
I
It's
wanted
pretty
to say, Summerwise is actually not out. He's in my bag, so I just wanted to roll for him.
But you rolled stealth for him.
Yeah, because I was checking if he has dark vision, and I had this sheet out, and it was tempting because I never rolled anything for him because I don't want him to die.
He's gonna die now.
No!
Technically.
No!
I would kill him.
Right, yeah. So those are terrible stealth rolls. As you try to squeeze through the door without touching it, you just like scuff. You shuffle your feet, bang heads. As you all
We're all trying to
sham
move
through.
all trying to move it, are we?
You're all trying to go through, I think, without touching the door.
We
No.
just fail because
Wasn't-
we've.
Oh,
stealth is
I just
terrible.
wanted to
Just
look
the
through
frame,
it
not the door
first
itself.
Yeah, May
Okay.
wants to look through
before
the
we
door
even
first,
think about. Yeah.
before- So
Okay.
this stealth is our general stealth before and after. I think we go through.
Okay. There is just a long, straight hallway beyond the door, and it goes further than your dark vision can see. It's decorated by all sorts of. It's got like plinths containing objects and like display cabinets and stuff. It looks like a trophy room.
A long corridor trophy room.
What kind of is there? Are they all unoccupied?
No, they're still there. There are like some bones on display of some things that you don't know, like weapons, small personal effects like pipes or a wizard hat. And dominating the corridor. I think you can just see it.
Anything magical there?
Well, you're not looking through it at the moment. This is
Oh.
what May sees. Dominating this trophy display, looming out of the gloom, mounted on the center of the western wall, is the skull of a black dragon.
Oh snap!
I kind of
and
mouth. Wow.
yeah, across from it is the wooden pipe, as though it has equal importance. These two are like the prizes of the displays.
Okay. Do I see any traps?
Roll perception. No traps.
I don't think I've seen a trap in months. Seriously. No, I know. We've seen one. We saw one in the graveyard.
You should go to places I go.
Oh, well, I don't want to go to Thailand, Brian. Sorry, that is a joke. And I would absolutely never genuinely call anyone that. It's a terrible, terrible word. Anyway, right.
Really now?
What you guys doing?
I thought maybe I would go in on my own.
Oh, sure.
Does anyone object?
Owynn would be nervous. Be like, if you're sure, but maybe if you can just stay within sight, so that I can at least peer through so I can dash in if you need me.
Should we just open this door properly so we can watch May go ahead?
I think it hasn't been opened because it's too heavy, but then again, that's probably because an arcanist. Arcanist.
I mean, it depends. There's evidence that someone's come in here, but I couldn't see any. I mean, you could easily have teleported away, but I didn't see any evidence of them coming out. They might still be here. They're not super old footprints either. What if there's creepy stuff in here? Like, there could be dragons in here or something. Fucking.
Didn't you say there was a dragon?
There's a dragon head. Actually, that'd be weird, wouldn't it? Why would there be a dragon head mounted in a lair that belongs to a dragon? That'd be weird. Unless it's like some weird hierarchy where every time the king of dragons dies, they mount his head on a wall or something. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Should I go in or not? What I'm trying to say is, do you want to click the ways or not? That door is heavy. You could try, but if you start summoning cave trolls and orcs and stuff to our presence, then be prepared to deal with that.
Noted.
Sure, go ahead. Yeah.
All right, everyone.
Goodbye.
Heave ho.
Yeah. Okay.
Swing open the door. Get a better view. Can all fit through easily now.
Even Tili.
Tili.
The smallest one in our group. Yep, even Tili.
I'm assuming that you're not carrying a battering ram still.
Why not?
Well, it could be in my bag of holding. It is, in fact, in my bag of holding.
Yeah, that would fit.
Unfortunately.
So, yeah, we get a better look at this room now. What other trophies does this place have?
So a grand hallway 35 feet wide stretches off into the distance. As you enter, torches on either side of the door light themselves with a brilliant flame. More torches spaced every 20 feet along the hallway light in succession, illuminating the length of the room. At the far end, about 150 feet away, another door stands open slightly. Between you and the door, trophies grand and grisly line the walls. So there's not much more than what I've described.
Does this door at the end stand open, or ajar?
Open slightly, it says.
Open slightly. Sorry. Okay.
So jar props.
Any hope of sneaking has also just gone out the door. If they're on the other side, they probably have seen that light.
Sure.
Our best effort is to probably move swiftly but with reasonable care for any magical trap, so they cannot entrench themselves.
And non-magical traps as well.
True. Octavia, May, do you want to lead the four? I guess stealth is less of an issue at this point. Just make sure you're thorough.
I'm sure.
You want me to? Oh yeah. Do you need me to roll for anything?
Sorry, I missed what exactly you guys are trying to do.
Owen's suggestion is for Octavia and May to move swiftly down the hall, checking for both magical and non-magical traps, and we move to try and get through, because the more time they have, the less time the harder anything was going to be if we don't catch them on the wrong foot, as it were.
Alright, sure. Yeah, you can do that. So you move as a pair. Octavia scanning for magic and May scanning for traps. That's fine. May, can you roll a perception check then with disadvantage?
It's still 22 regardless, but
yeah, still 22. So you move along the length of the corridor, but there's no signs of magical traps as you do. The door at the far end is almost identical in build to the other that you just came through, and also has magical glyphs awarding carved around it. But as before, these seem to be inert. And as the pair of you close in, you can hear someone muttering to themselves on the other side of the door.
I kind of sort of gesture like, someone over there. Can I hear what he's saying at all? Or she?
It is a man's voice. Sounds like, no, that isn't it.
That
Interesting,
sound like
but nothing that grand.
Talking to himself.
Yeah, either he's talking to himself or the person he's talking to is not responding. You only hear one voice.
Yeah, I go whisper to Owynn. There's a guy talking to himself in that room. What do we do?
Owynn, his camera's gone. I wonder if his internet has as well.
Oh no.
Oh, is that not just what his face looks like?
I've just gone off my phone. My internet seems to be playing up on my desktop for some reason.
Yeah.
So I missed, as soon as Kim said something, it went garbled.
Okay. So they didn't find any traps or any magic. They found a door, almost identical to the one you already came through at the far end of the corridor, similarly covered in glyphs which are now inert. And they, May and Octavia, can hear someone on the other side of the door muttering to himself.
So it doesn't sound like he has noticed the light coming in from the back.
From what they can hear of what he's saying, he doesn't appear to have remarked
Back in a sec, sorry.
on the light. No.
Okay. And I assume that we weren't the most stealthy going down the corridor either, so he seems to have just... Even if he noticed us, he's still just ignoring us. So, I guess we approach and try not to be threatening and just try and talk to the guy. Like, he might be okay. But probably highly dangerous if he's powerful enough to come in here.
Well, we can't.
Who's...
Okay. Well, yeah. So Major said that to you.
Hello.
Sorry. Do you say that back to us, or do you like whisper that back?
Yeah, I would suggest that to the group.
Yeah. Tilly nods her head.
Sure, I'll stay in the back. I'll be within counterspell range if this guy's a wizard.
Okay, like, how far back? Who's going in first? And how are you guys arranging yourselves? Like, Carmen, do you want to be out in the corridor still?
Well, we're moving as a group, so I'll just be in the back of the group. But if we see the dude, I'm guessing to have a chat, we're not going to shout across a room, right? So I'll just be within 60 feet of the dude.
Okay, but if that puts you in the corridor,
Then...
That's my question.
Yeah, I guess I'm in the back anyway, so if we're entering the room, I'll be in the room. If there's not enough room, then I'll stand in the corridor.
No, we're going into the
Okay.
corridor.
Okay, there is enough room in the room for everyone, but
Okay.
that doesn't mean that you're going to, that it's 60 feet across, that you'll be 60 feet away from this person and also still in the room. So I need to know.
Right. No, if we're moving as a group, I'll stay with the group, so enter the room here.
Okay.
I
And
don't know,
who's going
it's
first?
It's really hard to say without a map, so...
I'll go first, but I'll announce ourselves before we even reach the guy.
Are you going to knock on the door?
No, I'll even before knocking on it, I'll say, "Ho there, wanderer."
Hello there.
Yeah, I'll say
Alright.
that. I walk up. I imagine I'm going first, and I'll say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you say that and then immediately walk in, or do you wait for a response?
I wait for a response.
Okay. So you do hear a response. You hear an "Oh my!" Who is it out there?
We are adventurers exploring this dungeon.
Oh, well, that adventurers, you say? That is most fortuitous. Please come in.
What?
Okay.
Mikiko looks at everyone and follows Tili.
I walk up and open the door.
Alright. The room beyond is warmly lit by glowing lamps spaced evenly on the walls. They do not seem to be of flame, but rather a small hovering ball of light. Shelves of books cover every other inch of the walls, and several comfortable-looking leather chairs sit around the room, with fine wood reading tables for convenience. A man, rusty red hair done up in convoluted braids, and a beard to match, stands against the wall to the right. Leaning against it, his dark purple robes seem to flow slightly, though there is no wind. Not looking up from his book, his musical voice reverberates around the room, and he says, "Care to lend me a hand?"
Is he hot?
Yeah. Does he look old? Is he an old?
Do I have a picture? I don't know if I have a picture of this guy.
Has he got a bulge?
Did he not have one before and now he does? He sees Tili and goes, "Oh."
That's a child. Oh no, it's just a halfling. Goes,
frozen. Yeah.
Oh, you guys are the worst.
I can't get anyone's webcams to show. Well, annoying.
I don't have a picture on hand. He looks, yes. So he has grey streaks in his red beard. So he looks like probably in his 40s.
All right. Certainly.
He has
sir. Well,
golden eyes.
what should we call you?
Oh, you can call me Tirodu.
Tirodu.
How do you spell that one?
Tirrodu.
Oh yeah, our cartographer likes writing everything down. Don't mind him.
Well, notes are important.
So, what did you need help with?
So I've come to this library. It belonged to a Manchun. I'm not sure if you're aware. And he had wait, what is it? Yes. He had, if you are aware of this wizard, you know that he had a variant of a clone spell known only to him. It eventually brought his downfall, but the spell itself could be perhaps very valuable to those of magical research, and I've come here in search of it, though I haven't been able to find it in this library. I have, however, found a secret door, which I'm sure leads to a further library where Manchun likely kept the more valuable of his texts. This is probably just a front or a distraction, this room. However, it is warded, and I am unable to enter. You, however, might be able to. So, I propose a trade. Take a quick jaunt through this secret door and retrieve this tome for me, or whatever other interesting pieces of information you find, and I will give you a tome for a tome, as it were. It's done me as much good as it can, but I believe one of you might find it useful.
Well, okay.
I don't like books. Got anything?
Okay.
Got anything sharp or mechanical?
Hmm?
You got anything sharp or mechanical instead?
No.
What kind of tome are we talking about here?
I mean, I can tell you what it is. I'm not sure its power or use would be known to you immediately unless you're a studier of such things. But I assure you it is incredibly valuable.
Maybe I
Try
know.
it.
So, could you tell us?
It is a tome of leadership and influence that I have in my possession, and I'm willing to trade.
Alright, let's do it.
That is.
And
Why does
none
everyone
of
know what that
you-
is?
Octavia, you can roll Arcana if you see if you know what that is, or anyone who has proficiency in. Owyn's got levels in Bard. Do you have proficiency in History, Owynn?
I have no idea. I'm trying to get on.
Oh, let me check your sheet for you, actually. You have not Arcana, not History, so no, you have no idea what it is. Octavia, yes, you're a researcher in general, aren't you? So you have heard of these such tomes. They are incredibly powerful artifacts that offer the reader magical insights into human nature, unlocking their potential. And they lose they cannot be read by the same person, or they lose their potency after being read for 100 years before regaining it again.
Interesting.
Do you tell us this?
Wait, so the book is useless to us for another 100 years? Because he said he used it.
Yeah.
He could use it over 100
He
years.
says it's done me as much good as it can, but I believe one of you might find it useful. Those were his exact words.
God.
Well,
Yes, I think the same person can only read it once. I'm not sure. I think, yeah, it can only be read every 100 years. That's what you know of it anyway, Octavia.
okay.
So
Oh yeah, I say that to you guys as well. So you guys.
Yeah, so he waits patiently while you talk.
Great. None of us is an elf.
I don't. What?
Long
None
life,
of us-
so we can use it several times.
None of us is gonna live 100 years to use this stupid book. Right?
I mean,
Well, we don't know
I
when
might.
he used it,
Well, he doesn't look like 100 years.
and halflings live for 150 years. So
and half elves live about 150 years, don't they?
yeah, something like that. I think. Yeah. They might live a bit longer. In fact, maybe 200. I'm not sure.
God.
Ooh, I'm not sure about half elves actually.
Okay.
But like, we don't know when this guy used it. He could have used it.
180 half elves.
Mother.
Well, just assume he used it just now.
When was the last time that you've used the book? I ask him.
Oh, me? I a very long time ago. I couldn't count the years. It's been too long. But I've had it around for just this purpose. I'm not interested in its magic anymore. I'm after different things, and a book of this value I think could be quite a good bargaining chip. I thought could be quite a good bargaining chip, and then here we are.
Yeah, well, clone spell's way better, isn't it?
This is not just any clone spell.
Yeah. So
Your
You
bog
find-
standard clone is known to many a powerful wizard. This is breakthrough magical research.
Wasn't like this dude's fact that he like cloned a bunch, like had his weird ass clone. Wasn't that? I seem to remember that being part of the evilness of the place. Wasn't? Is that not?
Yeah.
That
Does
they
anybody
all
remember?
woke up at the same time, and therefore they all started killing each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's like incredibly powerful. That's what Marcellus was. It Marcellus did he inform us of this
Yeah.
background of the? So this is pretty much what this guy's trying to get. He's trying to get that same spell.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, but he said himself that it went wrong, right?
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do with the spell? I mean, you're just gonna do some cloney thing and then wait 100 years and get the book back? And...
Manchun was a brilliant man, a man of rare magical talent, and his insights into the weave and how he came up with this spell be valuable in their own right. The spell itself might be improved upon. It might have some interesting results that could be useful to other researchers in other areas of magic. Or the spell might be fixed in some way, though I'm doubtful.
Like, how do we not know you're just not going to be the next Lich King of this place? Because, just so you know, we're Lich killers, okay? We are killing Liches for breakfast. So, if that's your plan, I think I should warn you now, it ain't happening.
Lichdom and the clone spell are about as far from each other as they possibly could be. One has no need for clones if one has embraced Lichdom.
Well, but this dude, he did exactly that, didn't he? I mean, he had a load of clones, and they all woke up at the same time and killed each other. Isn't that what happened?
Yes,
And he was a Lich.
he was not a Lich.
Oh wait, wasn't he?
No.
Never mind. Anyway, we kill evil, so yeah, be careful.
That's lovely. I believe you. But what do you think of my deal?
Why can't?
So I'm not getting anything out of it. So
Why is this place warded? Why can we access this place, but you can't?
It seems to be warded.
Against you? Why? What do you know why?
I do not know the natures of the wards, just that I cannot enter.
But you're assuming that we can, or you ask that we try.
Yes, I am just hoping that you can.
What nature can't you enter? Does it like attack you? Does something like damage you, or physically unable?
Just physically unable, as though a barrier blocks my path. I've tried the usual. It's not a wall of force. Disintegration had no effect on it.
Have you tried teleporting through?
I have not tried teleporting through, but I am not willing to try it just yet, given that I have other options. Such spells, when warded, can go badly wrong.
And is the deal to try?
You do not even need to retrieve the tome. Assuming you can go through, I would like for you to merely undertaking this, and I will give you this tome in my possession. There's no guarantee what I seek is on the other side, but assuming you can go through, I will be happy to pay you with this tome for the attempt.
So if we attempt to go through this barrier, you give us the tome?
No. For the attempt of retrieving the book. If you cannot make it through the barrier at all, then we have no real reason to deal. But if you can go through the barrier and are able to search the room beyond, I will be happy to reimburse you for the effort.
Tili, look around. No, sorry, go ahead.
You know the book that he's offering, the tome. Does the tome actually loses its magic? Like,
yeah, for 100 years.
So would I be able to kind of use detect magic and see if it's actually still magical?
I mean, it must have some magic for it to be able to then regain it.
Okay.
So it would probably still be magical. It'd probably still flag as a magical tome.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So this room, is there just the place we came in, and then one other exit? I forgot the description of the room. Like, is it clear where he wants us to go? Didn't he gesture certain direction?
No, he didn't. He didn't indicate where the secret door was.
Is there any other exit that just in plain sight
that you can see? No.
Okay. Well, Tili, look at the group and shrug. Say,
Let's
may
do
as
it.
well.
This man does he look humanoid? Like, he's said that he's lived for a long time.
He looks like a human in his mid-40s.
If you wouldn't mind, we might just step outside. I just so we can have a quick discussion.
Oh, by all means. Again, goes back to his book.
For a man such as himself, interested in these powerful artifacts, I mean, what's to say that the book that he's looking for isn't, in fact, the phylactery? At which point we would be caught in an issue, having made.
Well,
it's not one
we
of the
were there
phylacteries
for.
that we're-
We don't know.
No, but like, have we not been given a description of what the phylacteries?
Even when we're given descriptions of phylacteries, it's never guaranteed which one is which. I mean, it could well be that one of a subset and they might not actually have any books, which is fair enough.
I mean, in my opinion, we can just go in, get whatever book he's looking for, and not give it to him. I mean, there's no reason to give it to him.
And
We
then
were,
his
but we came here
We
to
would.
go into this place and find a phylactery anyway. And if we find a book now that he's given us information freely about a great, powerful book, why give it to him?
what and just say
For an
We couldn't
yeah,
find
for an
it.
inert other book that we
How
can't
do you know
use.
it's inert? Why are you assuming it's inert?
I
Because
think the
he
point
said
is
he
it's
used
not
it.
inert. That he's lived for some time, and that's one of the things I'm concerned about. Like,
Well,
if he's
I
not
don't
a
think.
lich,
Yeah, he's like something that can't get into this tomb for some reason. So he's not just a person that. Yeah, I mean, obviously he's also not alarmed that there's random adventurers that stumble
we
across him.
detected good and evil.
We don't have a paladin.
Another. No, not anymore.
I wonder why.
Next level of Owynn. It's gonna.
It's gonna draw paladin.
I'm just very suspicious of him. I don't see why. Like, money is not the big issue for us anymore. So, like, doing shit that's dangerous for money is just not interesting.
For money. It's for the book.
Yeah, this is irreplaceable. We couldn't get this artifact just through money.
So, what do you want to use it for? So, like, the people who can use it are Tili and me when we are dead.
What? No, wait. How did you come to that conclusion?
Because he used it, right?
Did
So unless-
why? Whoa!
He
no,
looks like a
no.
human, but unless
No, he didn't use it.
he said
There's
he used
nothing.
it.
He said that he's got all the use he can from it, and he thinks that it'll benefit us now.
Yeah. So if he didn't use it, then he didn't get use out of it, right?
No.
He used it a long time ago. The suggestion is he has an extended life period, wherefore he's more than 100 years old than he looks like.
Okay.
If he tricks us, then he tricks us, and we haven't really lost anything. We've just gotten this book.
We're gonna get his book, but
Yeah,
we're still
but-
gonna say that we didn't
For
find
an
it.
powerful
evil.
wizard that could do harm with the other book. Like, we don't even know anything about
There we
this
go.
dude.
That's the actual argument against doing this: is that he might be evil.
Yeah.
That's really the only thing.
Because
Tili, what's your fighting stance on this guy? Your insight.
Yeah. Can I do that check? Since we
Yeah, you spoke to him for more than a minute. Yeah. What do you want to know?
I just want to get what I can find out again. But know your enemy. Okay, so I want to know whether his total class level is equal, superior, or inferior to my own. And then I get to know one more thing as well. Oh, I might as well just link it.
Class levels.
Total class levels.
I mean, it sounds like he has access to spells that are higher than Carmen. I'd be unsurprised if he's higher level than us.
in my opinion, he's very powerful because he didn't give a shit that, like, a group of how many? 5, 6, 5 stumbled across him, and he's not worried one bit. So he's confident enough to take all of us on.
Not everybody is seeking or like he might have good escape plans. He might be like not crumble under pressure. Is just because we come across somebody who's like superior, like super weak than us, doesn't mean they're going to be quivering in their boots as soon as they see us.
I don't know, but last I checked, we're in a zombie-riddled, evil city of evilness where there's loads of liches. I think he must be confident enough to take those on as well. What would he be doing here without any
Are
sort
we
of
just having this
bodyguards?
discussion like in front of him, or we just
No,
I already said that we walked out the
He is your superior in class levels.
and HP.
Do you get to pick 2?
Regard 2 of the following.
He
No,
is your
superior.
inferior in hit points.
Okay. Which is so he's got less than 121 hit points.
Yes.
Octavia would be very interested in reading these tomes.
The tomes in the library.
Yes, and the one that he has.
What about the one that he seeks?
Yeah, and that one.
That one seems
She
like
just likes books.
a bit dodgy.
Yes.
Like,
And that's why it would be better if it's in our hands then.
I vote that we go and do this.
I think we should.
I don't know if we don't know who he is though. Why would we? Why we
Sure
don't?
do. It's Terodi.
Just because, we're essentially just doing him a favor for a book that we didn't otherwise want.
No.
Has anybody got any actual arguments against doing it?
He could be evil.
No, so I mean, like, that's going to stop you from going and doing it. So
we should just
if you had the choice, would you? I think we should just take a vote because
I think we should just ignore him. Go on, yeah, sorry, vote.
Okay,
ignore him and go where? Okay.
Yes, I'm down to going in.
I mean, like, going into the area makes sense because we're looking for a phylactery and it's not here, right? We haven't seen anything on the way. So searching further makes sense. I'm just against giving whatever he wants to him. That's all.
We don't
I
even-
I don't plan on giving it to him. I want to keep it for myself.
I'm not gonna agree to do this for him and then backstab him.
I'm not saying backstabbing him. I'm just saying sorry. We just don't want to help you. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. But I think what Octavia was suggesting was exactly what I said, and I'm not going to do that. So I suppose there's a few decisions. Either we say we're going to do it, or we either say that we're going to do it, or we don't say we're going to do it, and also are we going to progress going through this area?
Yeah.
There's two decisions that have to be made.
Okay.
Yeah.
I say yes to both.
I say no to helping him, but yes to exploring the area thoroughly.
Same for me.
Owynn?
With Octavia?
She wants the book for herself. Okay, yeah, we'll explore it. We're not gonna do it in his favor. Explore
No,
it.
so what do we say? What do we say to him?
Sorry,
oh, wait,
we're not gonna do it.
We're voting.
the-
We're voting.
Yeah, we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna help
You so you say no and yes, so then I'm outvoted.
Like, regardless, what does Owynn think?
Owen's not alive.
No, I mean, doesn't matter what Owynn thinks. He's happy to go along with that.
Something to keep in mind is that if we say no, but then we can't find the secret entrance without him, then we're kind of stuffed because
You have a May on the team. You'll be all right. We'll find it.
We also have
what if it's perfectly concealed by magic
I mean,
that can't
have
be
me.
seen with a normal eye?
I can detect magic.
I'm from my experience of venturing, there is some magic that even that kind of those kind of powers.
Well,
won't
we
see.
could say to him. I think we would be happy to look for it ourselves. But if we come into encounter any difficulty, we'd like to make this trade.
What was the
or something.
difference in the clone spell? Do
You
we
have
have
multiple
any?
ones at once?
So realistically, if he already has access to clone, yes, he might have multiple ones. There's not a significant issue with him having more at the moment. It's not
No,
great.
It's not multiple clones, it's having them awake all at the same time, isn't it? Isn't that the deal?
It's kind of a bit like it's not touched on in this adventure, and the reason because it doesn't actually make sense. So previous editions of clone, you could only have one at a time. 5th edition does not have that restriction. So Manshun's special clone spell is not special in 5th edition because normal clone spell does that.
I thought your clone is like asleep until you die and then you go into it. I thought that's what happened.
Yep, you go into
yeah.
the oldest clone.
But I thought I was under the impression that Manshun's clones were awake.
No.
They
What
weren't.
happened was he had this special clone spell
Yeah.
that allowed him to create multiple clones.
Right.
And then he died, and all hell broke loose when they all woke up.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But so what we're suggesting, or what we could perhaps gather from this information, is that it's not necessarily about the clone spell. It's about whatever else is in this book. Book is not just about that. I mean, he already mentioned that a relationship with a weave, for example.
That's right.
What's actually true is this guy's from what 3rd edition, and he wants the 5th edition clone spell.
Maybe it is, but
yeah, he gave the impression that it wasn't the literal spell that he was looking for. It was
Yeah,
all
there
the
is
kind
something
of,
surrounding it. Yeah.
Yeah, the surrounding kind of information stuff.
Yeah.
it scares me if there's a powerful wizard able to manipulate the weave in such a manner. Because if it is from such a long time ago, and I might not have any Owynn, fuck it, Owynn doesn't know about it. So unless we've had some contact about this, haven't we? The Netheril, but I'm not sure if we probably like skimmed shit, so he probably doesn't know enough.
No. I don't know. I just feel like we don't gain much from it.
I think like the book is very powerful.
This book, oh my god, that is offering us.
So
You Carmen,
can you
out
repeat
of everyone.
what does it do
book.
again? Like
We don't know anything about the book,
Increases
though.
your like as a meta game, it increases your charisma by 2, I believe.
Yep.
Beyond 20.
Beyond 20.
Okay. But you have to
It's one of the only
activate
ways.
it once.
7 days of learning.
7 days of learning.
But it's still metagaming.
But it's still like one item that one person
That's
can
not
use.
necessarily metagaming in terms of that's how you use it.
Yeah,
But what we've known is that Octavian has knowledge of this book. So she can be like, it's super important. It makes you better at doing what you currently do.
Yeah, but you know, Carmen's clearly saying like, maybe not, and you saying, well, actually, you should care because this is what the book does.
Octavia would have explained it to be at the moment
would be
like
so
Carmen
the way that
saying
Octavia,
that, but Mickey doesn't know what it is.
Yeah, I guess it might be important what information Octavia is willing to give about this.
Yes.
Yeah, but like as a group, I don't know if it's so like
permanently +2 Christmas.
Yeah, but like even if as a group we get this thing, it really only benefits one person in the group, right? And so like endangering the whole group for a stranger who we don't know whether or not they're evil, all of that, it's just kind of
it's a very good way of that. But also if you counter spell something because of it, then that helps all of us.
Yeah, of course. But like Carmen isn't wise enough to understand that this would benefit her the most, probably. And she's not really keen on putting everybody at risk for this random wizard who seems really shady.
Carmen doesn't seem very adventurous for an adventurer.
But
massive pussy.
Yeah, but we've also lost Ciel quite recently, and we've been in a tomb of annihilation and gotten out of it alive, which was very lucky.
And she's still doing it.
Yeah, like, why have you retired yet? You're clearly like scared of doing shit. Go live on your pirate ship.
Yeah, but like the danger really is this guy, right?
I think
because he's already got this, so
we'll probably agree that
there's something shady.
If we're being motivated purely for a greed perspective, whatever that ends up looking like, that's not the motivation for necessarily be doing this, and we're not doing the right thing.
Essentially, that's what it is. It's like this guy doesn't seem to like. There seems to be more to it that letting go of this super powerful book is worth it to this dude to just trust 5 random people. I think he's just sending us to in his mind to our certain deaths in some way, to use us to get what he wants, right? I don't know. It just seems
so. That's implying that he wants us dead.
Well, no, like get it back.
He's
really powerful, right? So
using us to trigger a bunch of magical traps, and then he could just waltz in and get it.
Something like that, yeah.
Doesn't want us dead. He just doesn't care if we die.
Why don't we put it this way? If he's honest, there, and we, help him out without having the agreement, he should give us the book anyway. So we can kind of be like, I appreciate that offer. We can't give you a decision now, but
what if
down the line.
crazy idea. What if the book is the phylactery?
Yeah, that was always that Owynn already suggested that before. That is possible, and that's a secret way of getting the phylactery. I think Owen's compromise might actually work, like saying that we're going to go there anyway. If we get
Yeah.
the book, then we'll trade it with you, but we're not making any promises from here. We're not
Yeah,
making any agreement.
I can live with that, for sure.
He said he'd give you the book anyway.
But
For
why?
making- For their
That's true. But I wouldn't
So
want to say.
you're already picking one of his options, which is try it.
Well, no. Well, there might be something. There might be other stuff other than this book.
I thought he caveated it essentially with him wanting it, and if we don't try to get him the book, regardless, and i.e. we don't want to give it to him at the end of that, then we wouldn't get the book out of it. But if that's not the case, if it was just a case of go through and try and get into that room, then that's fine.
Well, yeah, and try to get the book. It's just it sounded like what Rohan said, that you were going to try to get the book. You were going to tell him if we find it.
But not necessarily for him, is the caveat.
It just seems odd.
Okay.
Like,
Well, yeah,
But
he definitely wants the book.
so he must have some means to know whether or not we're lying to him. If we got the book and didn't give it to him, right? Like, how would you know if we just said, "Oh, we tried, but sorry, didn't work out."
But that's the thing.
Get his book and keep the book too. Like,
I'm not willing to say that we'd give him the book unless we are actually willing to give him the book. I'm not going to lie to him.
yeah. Well, that makes sense. Yeah. I just don't.
I don't mind lying. I'll do it
Yeah,
for you.
I think that's perfectly clear.
we noticed.
I'm not going to let you lie for us.
I mean, between
That's not what this
Carmen,
group's about. It's not what Ciel stood for.
I don't know who
Yeah.
that person is, so
between
You
Yeah,
keep
Carmen,
using her phrases like you're trying to be her.
what? You guys told me to use Octopus. What?
That's right.
And I told you not to use it.
Then I won't use it.
Good. No, but seriously, let's just vote, because it's getting silly now.
I mean, it was already voted for.
We already
Okay,
voted.
then
Yeah,
we don't
I'm
need
pretty-
to execute.
So are we of the general consensus that we're going to tell him that we're not agreeing to it, but we're going to go through there? Are we actually going to say that we will trade the book with him if we find it, or are we just not say anything to him, say, nope, sorry, and we're just going to go ahead?
We're going through. We will have a look for the book, but
No
we
problem.
can't make any promises on the actual trade itself.
Okay.
I guess.
We just have to be honest. Like, if it does happen and then he gets it, you know, we deem ourselves. We live by Torm's light.
Gay, but sure, okay.
It's just, yeah. Big weirdo, this dude.
But if he's like, okay, well, I'll give you the book if you spot it or whatever else.
I don't know. I just think he's gonna.
Yeah, but how, like, you could be suspicious, you could be 1,000,000% suspicious of anybody who gives you any sort of risky tasks to do.
We know.
And that they're
We
going
know
to
what we're gonna
backstab
do
you.
now.
I think we were suspicious of that dude that told us to look for the phylacteries.
Yeah, we were pretty
So-
suspicious. For
And
a
we still
long
are.
time.
And
Yeah.
we've made
And
plans
that's-
around it.
Good, right? That's healthy because that makes us survive.
But we still went and did what he asked.
And we're doing this now too. So
No,
why
we're
are
not.
you complaining?
We're not going to trade shit with him, are we?
No.
Yeah, but we're still gonna go and see what happens, right?
Right.
So there you
But-
go.
So we're not. It's not comparison. They're not the same thing because we're not doing what this guy said,
Right.
well, as opposed to myself. So it's fucking calm.
Whatever.
Okay, let's go.
So we go into the door to talk to Tirudu, and we say we are here to have a look around, to investigate further. We'll have a look at the book. For the book, I'm going to be honest. It sounds like it's a dangerous tome, and we're not comfortable just agreeing on the outset to give it to you. But I presume, even down the line, the offer will still stand. Would that
If
be a
we change our
reasonable
minds.
assumption?
Yeah. If you change your minds, I'll honor the original deal, of course.
He's not even going to argue.
You said
Okay.
that you've
Wow.
been around for some time. I mean, you seem a mage of some power. How have you extended your lifespan so?
There are many ways, if one is interested in such things.
Owynn looks at him as if for him to continue.
The details of which I'm sure would go over your head as someone not trained in the magical arts.
You want to say puny little head then, didn't he? Teeny tiny minuscule, no brain.
And you must, if you're not aware already, then let me give you this as a lesson. Mages of considerable power are not often particularly eager to share their secrets.
Owynn,
Spent a lifetime researching them, not often willing to hand them over to the first person who asks.
I understand, but we're not the first person to ask. We just happen to be the people that might be getting you what you want.
Well, the deal is as it is. It's not contingent on my divulging secrets to eternal youth.
I understand. Is there anything that we should be made aware of before we continue in a spirit of teamwork? But that's the wrong word.
I'm afraid if you can't agree to my deal, I won't be providing you any extra aid, but I'll try not to get in your way.
That's fair enough. I understand. Shall we? I guess Owynn will turn around to the rest of the party as if there's like anything else we want to say. Should we move on?
He sits down in one of the leather chairs and continues to read.
Okay, let's get a move on then.
Okay, so I guess we head to the area in which he said that he couldn't get through. It was barred.
He didn't indicate where that was. He said
was
there
part of that.
was a secret door,
We did cover
Okay.
that, yeah.
but he didn't tell
Alright,
you where it was.
I'll look for it. I guess with some help from Owynn, I guess.
Is there
Tili
any
did
magic in
also.
this room?
Yep.
Sorry, there's a lot of people. What's going on?
Is there magic
Using
in this
what?
room?
Yes. Let me see here. Yes, so scanning for magic towards the eastern part of the room, around one of the bookcases, you can see some glowing runes.
No,
Okay.
there's
Can you read
magic
them?
there. Could I read?
Can you make an Arcana check? No, you don't know what these runes do.
Carmen might know.
Well, I thought you might know, Owynn.
I'm not one that's studied in arcane. I just happen to have got lucky a few times. But Carmen, she's got loads of books.
Yeah. Let me look at it. Do I even have a chance? Am I even allowed to roll?
You can't see them. You don't have to detect magic.
I can't see them, so I don't have a magic eye. Sorry.
Owynn, do you have paper and pen?
I do.
Okay, let me write it down for you.
Yeah, sure.
I'll write it
Right.
down. And then
Yep, you transcribe the glyphs. Can you make another Arcana check?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you transcribe them accurately
Wow.
into the pages. Alright, Carmen, do you want to take a look?
Yeah.
You have no idea what they are.
Wow, this is very difficult magic. A bit too
Octavia knows
difficult
what it is.
for me. No, she doesn't.
Octavia doesn't know what it
No, I
is.
don't know what it is.
Oh, okay, but she
It's
can transcribe them
unfortunately
properly.
too difficult for me.
What about you, Owynn? You do magical stuff. Can you read?
I will not be able to read this, unfortunately. It is
How's
very well written, though.
Thanks.
Yeah, you've got great handwriting.
So secret doors probably around this where all these magical symbols are.
Does it look like a glyph of warding? Like, is there any comparisons to be made?
Do I see a comparison?
You don't know. It could be. Could be a glyph of warding that is configured differently.
Should we just prod in this area or something, guys? Or
Chickpea, touch it.
oh, well, I'll stand back. I'll make it.
Yeah, Chickpea touches it.
In what way does Chickpea touch it?
He rubs his
Balls.
body onto it.
Okay.
Is this roll initiative time?
I hope so.
Kim just got. Yeah.
Oh,
it is.
now we're on a map. Oh.
Oh, snap.
Chickpea. Where's Natari? Natari.
That'd be
Alright,
great.
please arrange yourselves.
Where's the glyph?
So
we know.
it's over here. So
I guess.
so Chickpea is here. Poking the pet. He just pecks the bookcase.
Okay.
Well, I said I was standing back.
Octavia's probably close because she was looking at it with the glyphs.
I'm next.
You know
to
how
Octavia.
so I said before Octavia said anything, before Nina said anything, I said I'm gonna look for the door, and I assume with Owen's help. Did we find anything, I suppose, before this?
I mean, Octavia would have seen the magic almost immediately, right? Like she would just scan over the room and see the magic
Okay,
straight
so
away.
we're just probably distracted by it. That's fine.
So you would assume, you would have probably come over to investigate it when Octavia called over.
Well, I don't think I would generally care to look at magic, but I wouldn't be too far away. I'd just be like,
Yeah, you wouldn't necessarily care about the actual magic. No, I assumed when Octavia pointed out the runes, you thought maybe, that might be where the door is. Like maybe it's hidden with magic, and you come over to take a look, but you wouldn't necessarily be close enough to actually look at the runes or anything. That's fine.
yeah.
Just so everyone good there.
Yeah.
Carmen, you across the room.
Yeah, usual position.
So just to clarify, you came to look at the arcane inscription and then moved back.
When Chickpea went to go peck it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
She would have backed away.
Yeah.
That sounds like Carmen.
I mean, all my spells are at far range anyway, so it's better to be further away from me.
Weird white box.
Oh, turn order.
An order in common.
All right. So,
That's a hint.
as Chickpea pecks the bookcase, there is a flash. You see the runes now visible to everyone light up in flame across the entire frame around this bookcase, and a cloud of yellowish green fog erupts from like this hissing sound as it billows into the room. So I need you all to roll initiative.
Yay.
Really? Oh my god! That juicy advantage. Yeah, boy.
And let me roll for Terudu as well.
What? Why am I on 21?
You just select your
Glorious.
token.
Did you have your own token selected? And you
Yeah.
rolled it? Well, that'll be why then.
What? Oh. Because I didn't switch.
You don't need to roll for Natari. He acts on your initiative.
Okay. Yeah, sorry.
What is this initiative? Cool. Alright, as the billowing clouds of acrid vapor erupts through the room, you get a whiff of it, and instantly begin to choke and gag. Can you make a constitution saving throw?
Just me.
Your turn.
Just you.
Oh, I see, because it's my
At the
turn.
start of your turn, yeah.
Con.
Surely that's high enough. You're in Ciel, so
Stop. No.
I think I'm supposed to be able to work out the fucking DC for this. Okay. No. You take 30 points of poison damage.
Jesus.
Yeah, your eyes roar, streaming as tears pour down your face, and you're overcome with incredible nausea.
Does
Totally
it impair
choking.
my abilities?
I don't think you're actually poisoned. I think it's just the damage.
Okay.
Yeah, so what do you do for the rest of your turn?
Is there anything coming out of this trap?
Well, the cloud of gas
Okay,
exuded from there.
Just a trap, and there's no creature coming out or anything.
Doesn't look like it.
And does Mr. Creepy Guy look like he's about to attack us?
No, he's looked up from his book, like a bit surprised, as the gas cloud rolls over you, but you can't really make out anymore. It's heavily obscured in here, so he's basically just a silhouette in the darkness, as are your companions.
Okay, but I can see him.
You can very vaguely see him. It's heavily obscured, so it's the same as pitch black. Like, you're blinded, essentially.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get down by this table, and I'll just wait for something that looks like an enemy or the shape of one and shoot it.
Okay, you're ready in action. You're still in the cloud.
I'm still in the cloud only because I know where to be, but I just want to make sure that I'm not super visible.
Oh, sure, yeah, you can very easily hide. It's heavily obscured. Alright, Tili, make a constitution save.
Does this count as a saving throw against poison?
It does.
Okay.
You make a save. So you take 25 halved to
12.
12, and you
Halved
have
against?
resistance, so halved against 6.
Is that it? 6?
6 points of poison damage.
Did we see where the gas came from?
Yes, it exploded hissed out of the glyphs.
Oh, out of the glyphs.
Yeah.
Because I can't visualize how the glyphs looked. Does it look? Could I imagine myself trying to cover up the glyphs to stop the gas from coming up or something like that?
No, it doesn't look like they're holes. They kind of erupted in flames, like scrawling across and then
gas just appeared.
gas just materialized. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're coming out of holes or anything.
Okay. Was that just in front of Chickpea?
Yeah.
I will run forward to Chickpea and just start slashing at the glyphs with my swords.
Okay. Yeah, go. Good thing I've got my fucking rules on object hit points right here.
I don't think I'll do anything particularly fancy.
Comes up surprisingly often.
I won't use anything up.
So
Slash.
the latter 3 hits.
Okay.
I'm
not sure if, just keep in mind some of that damage is fire.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I will rule that wood has vulnerability to fire damage, probably. So you completely destroy the bookcase. The books just come tumbling down. There is a bare wall behind it. Bare stone wall behind it.
Can I...
Well, I suppose you don't see the wall behind it. You just cut down the shelves, really. It's just... Yeah,
I would have used my item interaction to draw my swords anyway, so yeah. That's it. That's my turn.
Alright. Chickpea, make a con save.
Is there any way that this can survive? Sure.
Is Chickpea immune to poison? Might be. I don't think so.
Oh yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
He's immune to poison.
Finish your immunities, yes. Yes.
Okay, well then he takes no damage anyway. He's fine. Yeah, damage he's poison. So Chickpea just kind of looks around, perplexed.
He just
What's going
jumps
on?
around.
Damn.
Alright, well, Owynn, what are you doing?
Taking a Constitution saving throw.
Well, yeah. Okay, yeah, do that first.
I think I'm just gonna take the damage then.
Take it. Alright, you take 20 points of poison damage.
Cough, cough, cough. Half my lung comes out.
Yep, you cough and retch. You can feel the bile rising in your throat.
I will 3rd level cast Bless for the main 5.
You can't see them though.
Damn! Well...
Oh, you don't need to see them.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, it just says within range.
Of your choice within range. That's fine then. The usual 5.
The usual 5.
Not Natari.
Half that slot.
Not Natari.
Fuck that guy.
And then I probably will try and approach. I'll approach the glyphs.
Well, they're no longer there. There's just a pile of shredded bookcase
Okay.
that Tili demolished.
I presume I'd have to get that close to be able to have any hopes of seeing.
Yeah, you definitely heard the sound of splintering wood.
Yeah. Does it look like there's gas still coming, or is it more that it's now done what it's supposed to have done.
Yeah, the hissing has stopped anyway, and the cloud remains just in the room.
Okay. So if I head north, it's 30 foot. Is the cloud filling the entire room?
Yeah.
Balls. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can't tell, but you stagger northward, sputtering as you do, and you can't reach the edge of the cloud.
Or maybe I'll...
No, it doesn't. I guess. It's heavily obscured.
Okay, well, I'll probably just end a hit here then, and then that's my good.
Alright, Carmen, what are you doing? Well, sorry, make a constitution save.
Plus 1d4.
Oh yeah.
R/.
Oh great.
Okay, you take 28 points of poison damage.
That's still a fail.
Holy moly.
Jesus, the guy was insane.
Fun if we could.
It's a trap. It's a trap set by fucking Manchun.
Yeah.
The DC's gonna be pretty high.
Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna hold my breath and move towards the exit. This is the exit, right?
Yeah.
I'm just worried about Summerwise that the poison get through the fabric and hurt him, so I'll try and get out.
How much movement do you have left after that?
5 feet.
Don't you have 10 feet?
10 feet.
10, sorry.
Yeah, you break out, you go through the door and emerge out of the cloud of fog, gasping for breath.
Okay. I probably, well, do I have to roll for Natari as well?
Yes, now you do, yeah.
Okay.
Oof, so close. He's dead though.
What?
That's what it sounded like when he died.
What?
Yeah, no, he's unconscious. Yeah, because he takes 1 health level per die of damage, right? So that's 5d8. So he's out completely.
So did he go down as I walked away? Because
Yeah, so he grabs at his throat, choking and coughing, and reaches out after you. You feel something on the hem of your skirt as you rush out of the room, but you don't know where he is exactly. You just feel like a tug, and then
I feel like I wouldn't have left him if he couldn't follow me, though.
it happens after your initiative. It happens
Yeah,
after. It's 2 separate turns, so.
Shit. Well, guess I'll have to hope he lives 1 round. So, yeah.
All right, Octavia, make a con save.
Yay. That didn't work.
No, I didn't see anything.
There we go.
That's a save. That's a save. Alright, you take 24, halved to 12 points of poison damage. And what are you doing now?
It's not magical, is it? That would be an action to see if it's magical.
I assume you've still got your detect magic up because it lasts for some amount of time. So you need to make a concentration save on it to maintain it. So you maintain it. So I don't know if it costs you an action. I don't think.
I'm just looking at it now. I don't think so.
The
duration sense
use your action to see a faint aura around any vision. Yeah. Yeah, so it would cost you an action. Sorry, you're right.
Okay, I'll do that.
So it does say object. I'll just allow it for now because I can't be bothered to delve into the rules too much. Any creature or object that bears magic. Yeah, so it is well. Yeah, no, it's heavily evocation magic.
Okay. Wait, do I get 2 actions?
If you action surge, yeah.
I act and surge and use Dispel Magic.
Alright. Make a spellcaster ability check.
Okay, how do I actually do that?
It is a 1d20 plus your charisma modifier.
So you can just do a charisma check.
Oh, I can just do Charisma check.
So yeah, just a charisma check, yeah.
Just
Oh,
push your
just press
charisma.
Charisma.
Just press the charisma button. It should do it. Assume it doesn't add your proficiency to it.
No,
That's Constitution.
That's a different word.
Oh, sorry. I looked at the wrong one.
It's okay.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
That's the wrong one. Let me do it
nice.
again.
Yeah, your spell fails to pierce the weave of magic that's holding the cloud kill in place.
What level is that cast at?
4th, I believe.
4th, but that's my
Okay.
pack slot. Okay, I'm gonna.
Yep, so that's mark off a pack slot.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way out, and I do say it's magical. I'll make my way out.
Okay, between gasps of breath, you manage to shout it's magical, and then run out of the room. So you're out now with Carmen.
Yeah.
Able to breathe freely. Terodu, you can't really see him very well through the fog.
Cast at the gate. Darkness.
May make a Constitution save.
Oh, fuck. I'm going to die. Fuck.
1d4 is not going to
God
help you there.
bless.
Okay, take 29 points of poison
Why
damage.
am I always the highest? Look.
They are as well. Yeah,
Everyone else has got like 20!
I've been looking at that
Fucking
damage.
dicks! Okay.
Alright, yeah, your lungs are burning.
Alright. I can't take it anymore. I'll leave.
Yeah, you vomit in front of you, and then drag yourself up. Your head is pounding like daggers, lancing into your brain as you flee the chamber and emerge, gasping for breath on the other side. So you make a Constitution save at advantage with 1d4. Doesn't matter.
Fucking
Yeah.
obviously. Yeah.
So you take 20, half to
Oh,
10,
that's gonna
half
be-
to 5.
Oh,
Oh dear.
oh no! You poor
Um,
Tili!
I want to. Can I use my free item interaction to try to push the thing in front of me?
Push
Or
it.
would that be an action?
It's an item interaction for sure, yeah.
Yeah, I
You
want to push.
you want to push like the broken frame,
Well, is that not complete destroy? Yeah. Well, yeah, I want to push because I
the
completely
debris.
demolished it, didn't I? Isn't
Yeah.
there a stone wall behind it?
Well, you assume so.
Well, I pushed
Both.
whatever surface in front of me.
Yeah, so
Okay,
there's
so-
just the back of the bookcase. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you fall straight through the back of the bookcase into a chamber beyond.
Ah, guys! Is it still okay?
And you are out of the out of the cloud of gas into a long corridor beyond.
God, I'm such a genius, aren't I? I'm such a. I'm clued up. Clued up.
Did you actually shout something when you went
Yeah.
through?
Yeah. Well, I'll let him. Like.
Yeah.
So.
That's
So
it.
I'm
Yeah.
out of gas. I'm in this. Yeah. So I'll turn around and shout, "Guys, I found the secret entrance. It's through the wards area," and then I'll run forward a bit. So that's 5
Yeah.
and 15, 20.
I put bless on fucking chickpea.
Instead of me.
Yeah, because you're on the same hex. There you
I
go.
put
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, chickpea's fine. Just gonna continue pecking the ground. I don't know.
I still have an action, by the way. So.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
So I think I'm just going to dodge in case anything dangerous is on this side.
No problem.
Chippy is gonna just go through the hole.
Oh, okay. He's gonna follow. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that makes sense.
It looks
All right.
interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. Owynn, make a con save.
I'll take some damage, I guess.
Bless.
Yeah, I guess so. 27 points of damage. You need to
That's
make a
more like it.
DC 13 additionally Constitution save.
Yes. Okay. It's a con save.
Yeah.
Yay.
You
And
maintain
that's
concentration on bless.
negative 20.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and run towards the hole. I can't quite recall where it is. Can Owynn? He's probably gonna go down, and well, he might be able to see the broken shards.
Yeah, as you get closer, you can see the demolished bookcase for sure. Yeah, the gas. And it's here, so I'll just pop you through your remaining 10 feet of movement.
Okay. I will then. Did we say how? Sorry, you said remaining. Did I have remaining speed?
You, oh no, sorry, you have an additional. You're on 45, right? Yeah, so you've got 5 feet left.
Alright, I'll just move forwards and I will use healing hands on.
Okay. Yeah, heal for 13.
Actually, I have a bonus action. I might also bonus. What did I do as my action? The healing
hands.
I'll bonus action level 2 the healing word. Because
2d4
Mate.
plus something
Sweet.
else. 8 points.
8.
Can make all the difference.
Yeah.
Carmen, what are you doing now? You're free. I think you're muted. But yes, it would be fair to say that.
Okay, especially if I felt that Natari went down.
Yeah, Octavia and May collide into your back as you stop.
Yeah, I take a deep breath and run back in.
Okay, make a Constitution save.
I hold my breath though.
Make a Constitution save.
Okay, whatever. Never mind then. Not even gonna bother next time.
Alright, you take 19 halved to 14. Yeah, 14 points of poison damage.
And then I will administer a potion of healing to Natari.
Yeah?
I guess.
Get
I
his
don't know.
body out there. Get his body out there.
That's what.
Because it's immediately his turn, he's gonna have to make a save.
I suppose. I guess I'll drag him first. I used.
Okay, so you use 5, 10, 15 to get in there, so you can drag him 5 feet.
Only 5. Okay.
Yeah, half move.
Does the grabbing on count as an action, or can she dash?
It's not a grapple because you're not trying to. It's not an opposed thing, so it's just an item interaction. So yeah, you can dash as well. You can go an additional 15 feet.
Okay, then I'd like to do that.
Okay, so you can make it out with Natari just barely over the threshold. Like you tug him, his
Just
inert
his head.
body,
Yeah.
just out over from emerging from the gas as May and Octavia are out there, panting and wheezing, still gathering their breath.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And I might just say like, quick, help him.
Oh, do you say that to me?
Yeah.
Everyone is assembled. All right, and Octavia, what do you do then?
So
Just,
see
like, just
Natari
stabilizing
down, and I'll use healing hand and heal him for
Just one.
Healing hands? Did you say?
Wait.
healing hand. Yeah, healing hands. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's
Oh.
13 points of healing.
Okay.
Right.
Are we 13? Oh yeah, we are. I forgot. Oops. Okay, I'll level that up. I'll heal him for 1 hit point.
With healing hands, you have to put the whole amount into them. It's not like lay on hands where you get to choose.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. All right. So the rules don't cover this, because it assumes numbers of dice for health levels. So we'll just say it's back to full.
Okay, thanks.
I think it makes too much difference.
So we're all kind of crammed into the corridor now.
Yeah, but it's a very wide corridor, so you're fine. There's like
Okay.
Just like a 25 foot wide corridor. What are you doing? Anything else, Octavia? Then that's your action. So
That was my action.
healing hands is an action. Yeah,
How far is Carmen from me?
that's just basically next to you.
Okay, so that's okay. So I can.
Yeah.
See, is there anything I can do? I will. Misty step, I guess.
You need to be able to see where you missed the stepping, I think. Just keep that in
Do I
mind.
have to actually see it?
Let me just check.
Yeah, you don't need to for dimension door.
So not that you
Yeah,
can see. That you can see.
Yeah, so you can't miss this step inside the cloud.
Okay.
I mean, if you know spells, maybe you would know that some of them don't last forever. So we could wait it out and just not use spells.
It's magical. But
Yeah.
we could wait it out.
Possibly, yeah.
I'll
It'd be really
have
funny
a
if
go again with dispel magic. Why not?
Yep. All right. Make a charisma check then. Once more, your spell is unable to.
I have advantage.
No, you don't.
Because I healed.
It's unable to tear down this magical effect. It's too strong. Alright. May, are you doing anything special now that you're free of the cloud?
I guess just cautiously go back to the room and
Let's
look
look
in, but not. Oh, well, I'm not going in the room.
Yeah, it's as though the doorway is full of a just billowing cloud that undulates slowly, but doesn't creep into the corridor beyond.
I just sort of go. I'll hang back. I'm just ready my attack if anything.
Yep.
Requires.
Alright, right, what are you doing?
Oh, sorry.
You can tell what he was doing, can't you?
Yeah.
Such an idiot.
Is it because of this song?
Yes. He always does that. Always. I knew it was
I need
coming.
this song as well.
You haven't played Kingmaker, have you, Rohan?
No.
Is that what this is from?
Yeah.
I'm going to, because I know only Owen's behind me, so I'm just going to stay put, and I think I'm just going to, like, check what I can see in front of me. Like, I want to do a perception check.
Oh, sure, yeah. It looks like a small room, which has only a handful of books this time, even though the shelves cover the entirety of the walls. There's just a single leather chair in the center of the room, with a side table upon which rests a wand and some pouches of leather. It looks, just looks like another library, but the shelves are sparse.
Okay. I look back towards Owen and just shrug and carry on looking into the room again, and that's it. So I think.
Alright, Owynn, what are you doing then?
Shall we wait it out? And then probably I might move up so my back is to Tili, and so we're kind of like
Back to back.
Yeah, I'm just prepared. I'll take the dodge action.
Alright, let's pull you guys out of initiative then. Alright, After like a minute or so, you hear the chanting, and then you hear a chanting of spells, an incantation in a magically amplified voice, and then the clouds disperse.
What?
Oh, yes, mind for the bookshelf. There's a cloud kill enchantment on it.
Motherfucker. He knew the whole time. He just
Of course he
as we didn't say that we were gonna fucking get the book, he didn't tell us beforehand.
Yeah.
He knew that.
He told us that he wouldn't help us. So.
Yeah.
It was getting a bit difficult to read, so I got rid of it. I hope you don't mind.
Are we gonna trigger again if we do anything?
There's no wards there
Chili
anymore.
destroyed.
Okay, this is a pile of smashed timbers now.
So can I see him now?
Who? Tirodu?
Yeah.
He's still sitting in his chair.
Okay, yeah. I just wanted to know that if it's clear enough that she can see again.
Oh yeah. The cloud has dispersed.
Where's Tili and Owynn?
They went through the hole.
She'll cautiously walk nearish. Do I see the entrance to the behind the?
Nope. You just see a torn down bookcase.
Oh, that's
Torn down
lucky.
bookcase and nothing behind it.
Well, you just see the back of the bookcase.
Okay.
Do we see a back of the bookcase?
You see just the stone wall.
Owynn? Tili?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Does the sound travel through?
Oh yeah. You can hear everything.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to
we're
Owynn?
through.
It looks like it's an illusion.
Is it?
Is it an illusion?
Why can't
No,
that
it's
dude?
a real back of the bookcase.
If it was an illusion and we knew what it was, then it would appear to be an illusion. But it doesn't. It appears to be a back of a wall.
But if it was illusion,
So,
I would have
I
noticed
think
it earlier.
illusions can persist. Illusions can persist.
Yeah, Octavia, you don't detect any magic.
I would have noticed it if there was an illusion beforehand.
It's clearly an illusion because we can walk through it.
Okay.
Like that's not a fucking back of the bookcase or a stone wall, is it?
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. Is it an illusion right now?
It doesn't appear to be. Using your magical senses, you can't see an aura of illusion anywhere.
Maybe it's what.
Could I get through it?
Yeah, you tentatively push your hand, and it falls through the back of the bookcase, and the rest of you see a hand emerging the other side from behind the wall.
Owynn says to Tili, I guess it's what you were saying before, right? About some magic not being seen by.
Yeah.
I just
Okay.
watch Octavia disappear, and I look at me, and then I look at the dude, and back to Octavia. Like, why can't he go through? Tili could, Owynn could, no, Octavia can. What is so weird about him that he can't do it?
Now that I look behind it, is there illusion magic?
No,
Stone.
like
Okay, good.
Why would you go to the lengths of having magical wards over an illusion that's not an illusion? Surely that says, go through this wall. There's something going on here.
no, maybe added the cloud kill later.
But maybe we should check the other doors and stuff for the same sort of thing, but one where we can go, but we wouldn't. We need to check the walls.
Well, like other walls, right? In case there are other like similar things. Like,
Exactly, just
same-
not hidden by wall like glyphs.
wall,
Like if I wanted to kill some people, I would direct them into this area. If they manage to survive the cloud kill, now I need the next thing that's really going to deal with them.
Yeah, like you'd have the actual entrance somewhere else, wouldn't you?
Exactly.
Possibly, but also maybe not as well, because like if they somehow found where they're supposed to go, like if they scried the book or something like that, then they'd be like, "Oh, this is where I need to go." Oh, it's a cloud kill. Dead.
But maybe we can't scry anyway.
We haven't tried.
Well, I managed to come.
Could be hidden from scrying, but I think you need to be familiar with what they prescribe.
I just scried on you, Tili, and it didn't work.
I think. What?
Because your amulet.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
All right. Okay. Can I try to go through?
Yeah, sure.
So I'm gonna.
So let's put Octavia through.
Should
May.
Yeah. Ah! So she falls through.
Yeah.
Oh, that was weird.
No, I think I'll like make sure Natari gets through first, so I don't leave him behind by accident.
Okay.
So he goes through first, and as I go behind, I walk whilst looking at the other guy, look him in the eyes as I go through the wall.
He's reading. Doesn't
just
meet
like,
your gaze.
What are you? God, what a weirdo. Bet he's gonna try and kill us later.
He calls out after you. If you've seen my book,
Your book to belong to you, does it? You get it yourself.
the offer's still on the table.
Yeah,
Why can't he go through? Is he just too powerful?
Maybe he is one of the clones.
He's what? He's one of the what?
Clones.
Oh.
I'm fairly sure I saw that exact token in Tomb of Annihilation. Yeah.
Shit.
Token.
Just kidding.
I don't know.
Dude.
Okay.
Another creepy wizard dude. Should we enter this? Like, are we all through? No. Yes. Let's all go.
Yeah, there's a bit of a traffic jam here.
We should stealth.
Yeah, we should.
I think we
Sure.
made enough of like I just destroyed a bookcase and shouted like whatever is in this room ahead of us is definitely aware.
Doesn't have to be aware of how many there are of us.
Well,
I'm gonna walk. Walk into.
I follow close behind Owynn.
That is an absolute chair.
That is a chair.
That is a vampire chair.
Hmm.
Anyway, what do we see?
Oh.
I already described it to the
There's a wand and leather pouches on the table.
single leather chair in the center of the room. And there's ambient light illuminating this room.
From what?
A warm light emits from the ceiling and bathes everything below it in soft illumination.
Before I enter, I want to look for magic.
No, there's a 30-foot range.
Yeah.
Before you enter, yeah. Okay, so there's no magic on the threshold, so you can see.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'll move closer.
Okay. Well, inside the room, the wand is definitely magical.
Can I tell what type of magic?
Yeah.
That's a lot of books.
Yeah, that's just the tokens. Actually, this room is very sparse.
Oh.
There's only a handful of books in this room, though shelves cover the entirety of the walls. It's transmutation magic on the wand.
Sounds innocent.
Is there any of the books stand out in any way?
Can we? Owen's intention is to also have a look at what they are, if they have any binding names.
Sure. Yeah.
Clone spell. How to do it perfectly.
How to manipulate the weave and your friends.
Eternal life and more.
Octavia's definitely going to take some of these books with her.
Yeah. I feel like we should take all of the books.
Yeah.
Can add it to our burgeoning collection.
Yeah, we do have quite a lot of rare books, don't we?
I mean, it's from another lich.
Yeah. We mostly have lich books.
Interesting.
It's kind of insane that this place seems more or less untouched.
I mean, the shelves are empty though, so maybe it's not that untouched.
Ah, great.
Just like
It says there are only 10 books in this room.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said it was filled with books.
I said
Said the opposite.
Twice now.
Cool. Handful of books. Did you say 10 books?
There are 10,
What
yes.
is it you said then? What you said something about?
I said there are a handful of books, but shelves cover the entirety of the walls.
Right, that's what I heard, and I mixed it too.
Yeah.
Yes. Alright, so it doesn't take... So you begin to, like, maybe wander up to the books and take a look, but a minute after you set foot into this room,
Literally a minute.
a minute. So you don't have long, you barely get 10 feet towards a bookcase, after cautiously probing around the room, when your ears suddenly pop as from pressure at a high altitude, and the room's temperature drops significantly. In small clouds of purple smoke, 3 darkly skinned creatures appear amongst you. 4-armed and powerfully built, they turn their oddly wolfish faces toward you, growling in unbridled hatred. As one, they leap for your throats. I need you to all roll initiative.
Beat subs, I can't be surprised, just letting you know.
Yeah, you're not surprised.
I assume that Bless is gone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only a minute long.
I took it off as the gas had basically dissipated. Oh, man.
Doggos. It's doggos.
Not the good kind.
They just materialized.
From clouds of purple smoke.
Who's fucking triggered that?
Us, for being here a minute.
I'm so
just us.
triggered.
Hashtag.
Alright. How are we doing? Do you want to roll for... What's Chickpea doing? Put Chickpea by Octavia. Do you want to roll initiative for Chickpea as well?
Okay.
And I'm missing Octavia's roll, actually.
I thought I added it. It's 7. I did roll it.
I don't think you had your token selected.
Did you just say 3? I thought you said like 6 or something.
Oh, 7.
And what did Chickpea get? 11. Oh, I added Chickpea twice. And you don't...
I've got 7.
7. Okay.
Wait, so now you don't get the error message.
Oh, about not selecting a token. Well, it could be that, I don't know, something else messed up or you did select your token. Might not be you, necessarily. Alright, Tili, you, cautious as ever, immediately react when you see this smoke appear. You know you're in for trouble. What do you do?
Take my swords out. Do these count as large creatures? Are they taking
Yeah, they're
3?
large. Yeah, they're 23 hexes.
I will go to the one closest to me, praying that I'll go this one over. Here, and I'll just attack it straight away without saying anything.
Yeah, okay. It snarls and snaps. Pretty sure all of those hit. Yeah.
I think we know why you didn't want to go in here now.
Yep, all of them hit. Ah, jeez. 14.
To roll dice for all this.
I know, right? Imagine if we did this like
9, 9, 18.
73.
Another 22. And then another... actually... Oh, no. They are resistant to fire and cold.
Fuck off.
Are they
So,
I knew that was why they didn't have an air conditioner. I don't know why I said that.
Oh, it's just both. That's not fair.
58.
okay, thank you.
It's like half my damage. Half my damage just firing cold.
Alright, so you unleash a flurry of blows against this creature which snarls. And while you're able to slash through its tough blackened flesh, it appears as though the fire is being snuffed out immediately, and the cold appears to have no effect. Almost no effect.
Well, at least the blade is sharp enough.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, this creature to the south then lifts its head up and howls. And as the shrieking syllables crash through your head, you need to all make wisdom saves.
Oh, this is my boss, I think. Oh no, Christmas.
The faces that it's freezing on for Rich is funny. His webcam's like barely functioning.
I don't know.
Not you, Octavia. You're out of range.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, yeah, you're fine too, Carmen. Sorry, it's just I should have fucking sorry, Tili, May, and Owynn need to make the saves.
Why May but not Octavia?
You're a lot closer.
Because you're in the radius, and Octavia isn't.
Oh, I thought that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
Octavia's
looks like
40. But, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, I had the same thing as well. But yeah, you're both 35 feet away from the dude, whereas Octavia's 40.
It's not like a cone. It casts a spell.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Sorry, what are these wisdom saves? So, May, Owynn, and Tili. Oh, you're all safe. You're safe.
Oh, sweet.
Is it just for future? Is it a spell or an uncountable spell?
It doesn't. I think it's innate, so it doesn't cast it with components. It's not psionics though, but it's innate.
Perfect.
So slightly different.
You're innate. Got him.
Got him.
And then it leaps towards you on all fours, races across the floor to you, May. What do you do? Well, it ends its turn there, so you can use Skirmisher if you want.
I will.
Yep.
Not much place to run. Thanks, guys. 1, 2, 3. No, it's not worth it. I'm gonna just hide over here by Owynn.
Okay, that's fine. It's your turn now as well.
Alright. Panic shoot!
Yep, which one? The one charging you?
Oh, actually, is it next to Tili? Is this
No.
next to Tili?
No.
Okay, this one, panic shoot!
Alright, you can do that. That hits.
37 boys!
37 sneak attack. What the fuck? 50 points of damage.
Best roll, I think, I've largely ever seen.
There's a
Yeah.
crunch as the bolt punches through tightly corded muscle and bone, and the creature roars as it exits from the back, leaving a trail of blood and gore behind it. Anything else?
Is it dead?
It's not dead.
Oh, okay. And but it's
Three.
looking bad.
4,
Um,
5, 6, 7,
it's looking okay.
8. That's a disengage bonus action.
Bonus action disengage. Gotcha.
It's looking okay.
8.
Jesus Christ. We used to like over 100 damage to it. It's looking okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Good. We're all good. Owynn, then what are you doing? This creature, you can see drool dripping from its huge elongated maw. Its crazed but cunning eyes eyeing you hungrily.
We're going to step here and then try and poke it in the eye.
Probably.
Yeah, you do with your toe.
Nice.
You got eye fungus.
Constitution saves. All right. Fails the save and is stunned.
Dope.
6 points of bludgeoning damage. Yeah. So your leg snaps around with a crack, smacking off its temple, and it staggers back from the force of the blow, unable to properly move or do anything at all.
Just to clarify, because I'm in range of both of them, my intention was it was the top one that I was doing that to initially. Was that correct? Yep. And then I'll turn around to the southern one.
Oh, jeez, high rolls.
Yes, +9.
Yeah, you guys are. I mean, you're level 13 now.
That's the wrong one. Sorry, it's that one.
Oh, jeez. They're pretty good on these saves, but they're just not rolling very well. It's also stunned as you whip around with a reverse kick, thumping into its chest.
There's no cover in here, so I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
That's incredible.
That is as good as an opener it gets.
Still got bonus action.
You know what? I'm going to twin cast Shield of Faith, and I'll do it on Tili
And yourself.
and myself. So that is.
Cool.
Is that +2 AC?
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's 1 sorcery point to twin that.
Perfect. Done.
Alright. Yeah, so you just watch this awesome display as Owynn smoothly moves into place, stuns these two creatures, and then does a quick gesture with his hand as these glowing runes, the symbols of Torm, begin to swirl around you. Carmen, what are you doing?
I'm going to cast an animate object here.
Sure. So, yeah, you need to target something there, though. You've got to animate something there, right?
Is there no debris or pebbles or loose rocks or something?
No, this is a well-maintained library.
Okay, then I'll just use a handful of coins.
Where are you throwing them then?
However far I can manage next to that.
Okay, so you hurl your coins and they immediately hit some invisible wall in front of you and slide down.
Oh.
Are we trapped in there?
I tried to move past Octavia.
Is Carmen cold?
I can't, okay.
She cold.
You think you said this descended into cold for everybody else?
I guess not. I guess, yeah. I guess the temperature is normal for Carmen.
Huh. So I can't move forward.
You push your hand forward and it just hits a barrier as though you're pushing a wall. It's just you don't see anything.
Okay, that's weird. I'll tell Natari to back off so I can... So I'll tell him to back off here. Then I'll back off 5 and try to fire bolt through. I'll just test. I want to try if I can hit this guy.
Yeah.
Or not, through this wall or not.
Yeah, sure. The beam of fire arcs out from your hand and splashes uselessly against the barrier.
Okay, I step back forward and go, "You can do it, guys! I believe in you!" And I pick my coins back up.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think technically you can do that, but I don't think it matters. What's Chickpea doing?
Yeah. I mean, I've already used...
He tries to run to the dragon.
The dragon. The Dragoth.
The tiny dragon, but I don't know if he can go through.
The Chinese dragon. Summerwise?
Yeah, somewhere.
Is he still trying to eat Summerwise? Okay, well, yeah, he just comically splats against the wall and slides down it. Is that it then? Alright, let's move on. This Dragoth is stunned, so cool.
Mr. T.
Alright, so what this one is going to do, I think since you'd all have advantage from the stun, is what it's going to do is
Give us disadvantage.
drop a cloud of inky blackness on top of you. So suddenly the lights go out completely around you. You're cut off from the glowing ceiling above you, and at a loss as to what's just happened.
Motherfucker.
Cute.
Alright, Octavia, what are you doing?
I see this hand.
No.
No, okay.
You don't see him. It's heavily obscured. You know his location.
I know his
but
location, so I could Eldritch Blast him.
Eldritch Blast probably says creature you can see, so probably no. I think you muted Mickey, but no, just says a creature within range, so you're good. You have disadvantage because you can't see him, but you can still shoot him. Yeah. You just got to check with each spell because it's hard to tell. A lot of them say
That you can see.
yeah.
Wouldn't it be a straight roll because he's stunned?
Is it stunned?
Yeah.
You're right. Actually, it would be. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Not that it would make any difference.
That misses. That's unlucky. That also misses. That hits.
Oh, actually, what is it I can do? Is it push it and pull it?
Yeah.
Put me in a straight line. Okay, no, it doesn't matter. Oh wait, actually, yeah, I'll push it 10 feet. This way.
I think it has to be away from you, right? Yeah.
Why are you pushing it?
I'm pushing it so I can get it out.
Okay.
So
Yep.
it's like
Slides across the floor, grating its claws, immense claws, scraping on the stone. You doing any movement or anything?
Yeah, I will move. Okay.
Alright, Tilly.
God damn it. I know what would be really great, but I think it's technically metagame. Because I could push him and walk on the outside of the thing and then not have disadvantage anymore on my attacks. But
I don't know if you can push him. He's 2 sizes larger than you.
one pushing attack.
Oh, pushing attack. I thought you were talking about normal shove.
No, I'm not pushing.
The target is large or smaller, so you're fine.
But I don't. From where I'm standing, I don't know the width of this darkness or anything, do I? So
No,
that
you
would
don't.
Be, that, and I yeah. So I would just not know that would work.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just going to take advantage of this advantage, which is cancelled out by the not being able to see him. Just something to keep in mind is other creatures don't gain advantage from being unseen by me because I'm alert. So if they attack me, okay. So I'm
They're
gonna
not at advantage.
I just realised. Has anyone been attacking the same one as me?
Yeah.
I think so.
Everyone's been attacking the same one as you.
So they should technically have all been rolling with initiative with advantage.
After your shot, yeah.
Well, I think nobody's missed it anyway.
Yeah, they all hit. They all hit.
No,
No, that wasn't the same one.
Oh,
Okay.
And you had
so
advantage
God,
anyway, because it was stunned.
Oh, of course it's stunned. Yeah, no.
Yeah, all three of those hit. All four of those hit.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the fire's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, fire and cold. 17.
51.
51.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, another flurry of blows. Your blades lancing out
It's still alive.
silver in the darkness. Yeah, still up.
Fuck. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to. I would be aware that this guy's running over here, and I would be aware that May's over here as well, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3.
You can
4,
hear its
5,
hungry breath,
6.
scrabbling of claws on stone.
Okay. I think
It's still difficult terrain to move through its space.
No, I didn't. I was standing here, right?
Yeah.
So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can just run there normally. I can run around this dude, and he doesn't get opportunity attack because it's stunned.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, cool. I just looked further for some reason. You can absolutely move there.
Cool.
This guy's stunned, doing nothing. May, what are you doing?
It's not stunned. Oh, is he still stunned?
Till the end of Owen's next turn.
Can I realise that it's very dark, but from the outside, what's my vision of him?
Yeah, you can't see it at all. You can't see anything inside there. You know where it is, you just can't see it.
So I roll with normal.
You roll normal because it's stunned, but you can't get sneak attack on it.
Yeah. And Tili's not next to anyone, is she?
No.
It's alright.
Fucking annoying, isn't it? Okay. I will attack the same one then. This dude.
Yep.
Oh, this if this doesn't kill it, Tim's cheating.
Dude, I'm cheating.
That is not going to kill it.
20 points of damage.
Oh yeah, because it doesn't get double. Yeah, no, good point. Yeah.
It's a shame, isn't it?
I was thinking double. Yeah, sneak attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
With a groan,
Hey!
down, and
It's not cheating.
evaporates into purple
I
mist.
also thought it was. But...
I hide behind Octavia. Not literally, but I stay behind Octavia. That's it.
Alright. Owen?
Is probably going to move well, as he would also want to put himself in between. He's going to run to this guy, and he is going to.
That misses. That hits. Alright. We'll do the con save for the stunning strike first. Because then the second one wouldn't matter.
Oh. Okay,
so he takes 9 points of bludgeoning damage, is stunned. Its it's brought to a screeching halt mid lumber as Owynn, like a blur, you interpose yourself, delivering a powerful strike to its meaty like solar plexus, and it like almost stumbles over itself before just twitching and trying to drag itself up from the ground.
Well then, I'm pretty sure I have 5 foot of movement left.
Yeah.
And then I am going to use a single bonus action to do a single attack.
Yep. That hits. 27.
Oh yeah, because it's and
It's an advantage. Yeah. Gone. Stunned again. And how much damage?
oh
Oh,
yes,
damage.
huge.
Wow, amazing.
Alright, Carmen.
Yeah, I think Carmen's probably like pacing back and forth between at the barrier and just like,
Like
what can I
Phantom
do? What can I
Menace.
do?
Did you
And
see
then-
my trick?
And then
Oh, you said that already.
No, I said Jewel of Fate's music starts playing.
Right.
I think she'll think like, oh, okay, so
Oh shit, yeah.
firebolt doesn't go through. What if? And then she tries to conjure up a bonfire under this one, just to see if, conjuring up on the other side works.
I believe it doesn't. So these rules are a bit unfiddly, but I believe there's a rule about line of effect, and I think all your spells are blocked.
Really? What if you like summon something? Like,
Yeah.
is
even
line
that.
of effect still in place?
Yeah.
I just thought because it doesn't travel, right? It's just
yeah.
Yeah,
it
to
just,
target something, you must have a clear path to it, so it can't be behind total cover.
Ah.
If you place an area of effect at a point that you can't see,
Well,
and an obstruction such as a wall is between you and that point, the point of origin comes into being on the near side of that obstruction. So you can see it, but there is still an obstruction in the way, such as
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the bonfire actually appears beneath you.
Okay, I'll jump back and extinguish it.
Okay.
And and then I just
I think you need to make a dex save.
okay.
I think it's if you start your turn or
If I enter it
Enter.
or
Yeah.
start my turn in it, So I do have
No,
to
any creature in the bonfire space when you cast the spell,
yes.
or if it ends its turn. Yeah, so you got to make a dex save.
My own spell save is too high, so I take damage.
You take the full 3d8 fire damage.
God, I haven't actually cast it in so long. Where the hell is my?
Just roll 3d8.
it's a lot.
I got it.
Imagine, don't worry.
I have +5.
Plus 5. Yes, you take 19 points of fire damage.
Oh,
Ow.
yeah, you're not
What?
resistant at all.
Resistant?
You're not resistant at all.
Only if I spend sorcery points to make myself resistant,
Oh,
Yeah.
which
no.
I haven't. So I just jump back and extinguish it, and just like, ow, oh, my magic's good. Oh. And then step back forward and keep thinking, like, what could I do? Natari, what could I do? And he moves up. And sort of, we have like a heated discussion what we could do. Like, oh, well, what if I do? But no, it can't go through. Like, look, and just bang against the wall. It's like, can you guys actually hear me normally, or is this just? Is it like a real wall except it's see-through? Like,
Nothing can physically pass through the wall, so
it's silent for us.
sound waves are physical. So no, you can't hear Carmen. You can just see her comically
Burning yourself.
Yeah, I think
burning herself.
I think we'll probably be debating whether or not we should risk dimension dooring in or not. But Yeah, so Carmen probably is like, we should totally do that, and then Tara's like, no, it's not. Nothing's going through. It's not going to work, and so we're going to argue till the next round.
Okay. Is Chickpea doing anything?
Chickpea is gonna go here and have a taste.
Have a taste.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's gonna lick it.
Did it not disappear into smoke when
It
it
did.
died?
It disappeared into smoke.
Oh.
Unfortunately for Chickpea. I'm sorry. Very disappointing. I know.
He tries to taste the smoke.
Okay.
He just jumps around.
Just runs face first into the smoke. Yeah.
I killed Chickpea.
Mouth wide.
He's funny. He's supposed to be funny.
Alright, this guy's stunned. He's not doing anything. What's Octavia doing?
Oh, which one is stunned? Both of them are.
Both.
Both of them are stunned.
They haven't had much.
I think
either.
one has been hit.
Which one? This one, right?
Yeah, they've both been hit. So you have to hit them and stun them.
Yeah, I'll just hit
Wow.
this one. Hold on. It's just. Okay, I'll use Hexblade Curse on this one.
Yeah, alright.
There you go. Stop it.
-5. Alright, both of those hit.
Is that
Let's add 5 to the damage.
crit? 'Cause
No, you didn't roll a 19 on either of those.
no, what? Shit.
So 30. No, so 15 plus 15, because you get plus 5 for the Hexblade's Curse, and then fire is halved, so another 4, so 30 points of damage as you score great gashes in its steely hide. Anything else?
No.
Alright then, Tilly, what are you doing?
I will step over. Follow up. Do that right? Yeah. These are all advantage, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, they all hit.
I know it.
24. 48.
63.
Alright, 63 then.
I will
Points of
then
damage.
use the rest of my movement to stand here.
Alright. Stunned. Maeve, what are you doing?
Yeah, attacking this one.
Okay.
So
It's a hit.
SS.
Yeah.
45 points of damage. So the creature bleeding profusely now from multiple wounds. You can see its maw snapped shut, grinding its teeth as it struggles and twitches to move. You staying there?
Yeah.
Alright, Owynn, what are you doing?
I am hitting it. I may as
Does it?
Made it safe. It's not stunned.
well, it's still stunned, but it's
Still
not.
stunned. It's not re-stunned.
Yeah, I'm gonna move to this one first. This is
Wait, doesn't he
this
not
is
have,
the bleeding profusely one, right?
Yeah.
No,
Does he not have disadvantage?
no, wait,
What? Disadvantage?
Yeah, because he was already stunned before.
no, because that's strength. That's
Yeah.
strength.
Stunned I don't think affects your constitution saves. Yeah, so that hits. Okay, it is re-stunned. That takes 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
just gonna do. You know what? It's probably worth. I'm just gonna.
We haven't let them hit us once yet.
And I don't want to.
Yes, they might have some crazy effect where he like kills you in one hit. So if we can keep it that way,
It's re-stunned.
Okay.
then
That's my turn.
Bludgeoning damage. Alright, Carl, what are you doing? Doesn't appear to be a lot going on in the room. There was a flurry of activity, but now the creatures seem to have stopped moving.
Yeah, I think at some point we sort of go like, well, you know, actually they've got this, and it's like, why waste resources? You know, I think you're right. They've got this, and then at some point we're just like behind the invisible wall, like. You know, stuck to it with both hands, looking through a window in a zoo, just like, oh, cool, nice hit, Owynn. Cool. just being cheerleaders, I guess. And then whenever somebody looks over, just give them the thumbs up, like, yeah, good job.
Alright, what's Chickpea doing?
Just go like, just remember. Don't use all your resources in case we have to fight the other guy.
Lick the floor from where this dead dude used to stand.
Got it. Wonderful contribution. What? This guy's stunned. What are you doing then?
I am gonna attack him. Still have the Hexblade curse on him.
Yep. Yep, absolutely.
Is it worth rolling these one at a time, just in case?
it kills it.
Oh, yeah.
Hits.
I don't think it will. I think they've got like
also agree.
So 12 plus 1.
500 HP each or something.
13. Yeah, you ram your blade through its chest, it groans, and then stuns.
It's not humanoid, is it?
It's not a humanoid, no.
Okay.
I think you still regain health, warlock level plus charisma mod, which is enough to put you back to full. I think, maybe not quite, 7, 10, 10. You get 10, so almost 10 hit points.
Okay. Okay. And then I'll move here and attack this one.
Yep. That's a hit. 10 plus 1, so 11 points of damage on this one.
Wait, this one won't have Hexblade curse, so I only can curse one person, can't I?
You are right to thank you. Let me give it an extra 5 back.
Can she not move it as a...
No,
it's
not Hexblade's
just
curse.
one person.
Yeah, it's not a normal hex. Tili, what are you doing?
Just attacking this dude. It's normal, I think. Yay! Okay, wait, hang on. Yeah, well, we've only got stunned for one more turn, so first one's going to be a normal attack. Second one's going to be a menacing attack.
Yeah.
Let's do... My DC's 12, I'll just do roll 2 because it will take 2 superiority die when I don't want to. 2d10. Awesome. Menacing attack. Third one hits as well. Fourth one, I think I'm going to do a precision attack.
So you add a superiority die
Yeah.
to the attack roll. Okay.
The 16 hit.
Yes. So you use 2 superiority dice.
Oh shit, that's not supposed to be a flame tongue, that's supposed to be a bloody frostbrand, the last attack.
Okay.
Which is 1d6 instead.
Okay. 1d6 fire.
Cold.
63.
Did I roll all the damage? Yes, I did. Is that with the plus 4?
13 plus 3 plus 4 plus 7 plus 8 plus 5 of that total, plus 9 plus 3, plus 10 plus 1.
Yep.
63.
That's right.
Did you roll the frostburn? Oh, you're doing the 2.
Yeah, he
Yes.
took the 2. He took the first damage from that. Yeah, it's cold and halved it.
63 points of damage.
And he has to make a save. DC
Wisdom.
17, I think. DC 17. Oh no, is it DC 18 now? It's DC 18. Oh my god, I forgot. DC 18 because we got an extra bloody
Proficiency.
Yeah.
Makes the save.
Only. Oh fuck. Can't add it to my list.
All right. That one's dead. May, what are you doing?
Just shooting. Sorry, I assumed it hit.
Yes. Yeah, 25. We're gonna hit. 35, 45 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
It's mad how they've just been stunned all fight.
Yeah.
Like
Crazy. And what are you doing?
I'm going to move in. I'll probably punch him. Is that hit?
It does.
That was 20, I guess. I'll stunning strike, which I can't do. I'll use quarter staff for my second one.
Oh.
Slightly more damage. He says. And then I'll just use a single. Because I can only do
That
that.
also hits. Yeah. A respectable amount of damage.
You don't need to patronize.
Your fist. It's decent.
Fuck the quarter staff. Put it that way.
It's alright. You've been making everything easier for us.
I can't assume you're not doing anything. Cheerleading.
I just turn to Natara and go like, hold on. I think I have a deck of cards here somewhere.
Okay. Should we doing anything? Any more comic relief for us, Nina?
Muted.
You're muted.
Yes. So this one is dead. He's gonna run to this one and jump around to eat some smoke. Eat the smoke. You know, maybe it tastes like candy
Absolutely.
floss.
Yeah, maybe.
Like chewing out its smoky ankles.
It's my favourite kind of angle.
Alright. This Dragloth finally unstunned. Gonna unleash the pain on Owynn.
My AC is
shield of faith.
22. So I will reaction shield.
On the first one. First attack.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. These huge talons, razor sharp, wicked, easily able to disembowel you with a single strike, come hurtling towards you. But you dodge nimbly backwards and then throw up a barrier as the second lightning fast lunges out. And the creature snarls with frustration as you're able to dodge away from its scything claws. Octavia, what are you doing?
I will attack it.
That's a hit, I think.
Is a 15.
Yeah, 15 hits. Uh, 21.
25.
Plus. Yeah. Okay. Yep. It's a good couple of strikes on it. It's flagging. What are you doing, Tili?
Killing it.
Oh yeah. Cut its whole
hang
body
on.
off.
Let me think. Right. Would I? No, I don't think I would. I think I would let that miss. And that one too.
Alright, 2 hits. $15 plus
21.
Yeah, you bury your flame tongue in its chest. It groans and sags back, and then there's a burst of purple smoke as the weight leaves your blade. Battle is won.
We're kind of leaning against the barrier. Does it disappear at all?
It's gone.
Do we fall through?
Yeah, you tumble down into the room.
Oh my god, you guys, you're so awesome. Wow. Those were I whip out volos. Those are called let me check. They look kind of familiar.
We're all just waiting on tenterhooks whilst Carmen is just like literally flipping through the bow.
I'm just wondering, do I need to roll or something? Because I don't know.
You can find it in the book.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'll just tell you guys that these are called Dragloffs, and I will share info with you. They're fiends, demons, chaotic evil.
Called it.
Why would you not look it up on D&D Beyond, where you have everything?
It's called on the book.
Random websites.
Just googled.
Yeah, why?
I don't know. Because
It's
I
easy
already-
to search on Google.
it's like I just typed Dragloff 5e
Well,
instead of going D&D on Beyond and then go.
well, no, look,
Dragloff.
look.
But then you have to look in Volos again separately. Yeah, that's one step more than if I just put it in Google.
How is that one step more?
Because you can just type it in
How's
the
it?
search bar. And
Yeah,
Please explain to me how. Look,
new tab, Dracloth. Boom.
that's one step. Well, I don't know.
what do
how
you
to
mean
do
one
that.
step? That's searching for Dragloth.
Well, I don't know how to do that. After...
Did you do it without opening D&D Beyond?
Yes, because I have to open D&D.
Yeah, just type
first.
the first part of D&D Beyond in your Omni box, in your address bar, then hit tab.
Right. I'm not doing it right now. I'm just saying.
And then it changes to a search in D&D Beyond prompt right in your address bar.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It does that on like most sites that have search functionality.
Oh, okay.
Holy shit.
Because I remember having to look for monsters, not finding them, and then I had to select that I specifically wanted to look on Volos
Mm.
and shit like that, which is why I
Yeah, that's
never
fair
searched for anything on D&D and Beyond.
Yeah,
It's possible you didn't have the content unlocked back then.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
So, you have your book out. You can tell us all about them.
Exactly.
123 HP. I swear the first one felt like it had 150.
These ones had more than the book.
They're immune to poison. Huh.
Interesting.
And like,
Not to chance anything, but I wouldn't mind taking a rest, a short.
I agree.
I'm pretty spent after that, guys. I need to get my body in harmony.
My
Mhm.
throat's still burning from all the poison.
Yeah, let's rest.
Because I just want to be
Darkness
ready
at
for
will.
anything.
Wow. Okay.
Can we
Oh.
call it there by any chance?
Yeah, let's call it there, guys. I think that's good.
Oh, God, I'm clearly really just so badly need to sleep. But thank you.
What's
Sorry.
the what's our total XP at the moment?
Yeah.
1, 2, 4.
I mean, plus
279.
1, 2, 7. No, that's what our current XP right now is.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, sorry, I didn't see the yeah. Sorry.
That's right.
Okay.
Wait.
Thank you. Oh no, that's what we have at the moment, isn't it? Oh, there you go. Thank you.
Make sure you update it, guys.
Cool.
Eek. I'm still fucking yawning.
Those were tougher than I thought.
Right. Do you put these maps together?
Yeah, the book has maps. They're low resolution and not very good.
Mm. Yeah.
So I think I used the book one for the magical.
That did look low resolution, yeah.
Yeah, but because I could not reproduce something like that really easily. But this more standard map, yeah, I made it myself in Dungeon Form. These are all Mickey's tiles.
I could tell.
You like the stone floor is particularly good.
It looks like a stone.
Thanks, Kim.
It's very good tiling. Mickey learned how to make tiling things.
Yeah,
Especially
because it's a seamless
Yeah.
Yeah.
tile, so I was
I
fucking
used to be
pain in the
obsessed
ass.
with those when I was doing HTML when I was like 12 or something. It's like, oh my god, animated tiling bubbles that rise! Oh, seamless! It's still a mystery to me. Still a complete mystery.
Yeah.
Oh, darkness.
Alright, thanks guys. We'll pick it up next time. You can do your short rest. You can explore this room.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're on for Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah? Why
I'm
not?
on.
Next
I'm in.
Friday.
It's the
27th.
the
27th.
27th. Alright. Yeah.
We're down.
Oh, hold on.
Yes, you're down. I've checked
Down.
your calendar. You're down for it.
Can't do it.
God damn it.
I
Look, I can
can't
do
believe
Saturday.
you've done this.
Can anyone do the same Saturday after?
28. You can do it.
Like at some stage during the day. It could even be like morning or something.
I think I can do Saturday.
Yeah, I can do Saturday.
Does it interfere with your Sunday session?
There's no Sunday session that week. Because we're going
No,
Doing-
but I think
doing
because
Christmas.
there's a chance of moving Sunday session to Saturday. I think that's what Richard's.
Oh, I see. Yeah, like ideally.
I don't think so though, because
Emily's not
Emily's
safe.
she said she was in America for a month. That
Total
I
radio
assume,
silence.
I just assumed it's the whole month, not, you know. And even if she got back at the end of the month, I'm sure she'd be